I think You think is it?
I agree. It's definitely a time with that person because if you first meet somebody, you're going to let them,
absolutely
do whatever. You're going to let them just, however they're comfortable with doing. But once you get more comfortable, you can explain better like, okay, well, I really don't like when you do this.
That's true.
But I just been dealing with it just because. But
Gotcha.
I really don't like
the
that.
honeymoon stage, the first 6 months is like, you like blue, I like blue, so you kind of pretend to be something you're not.
If you like blue, I don't like blue. I don't like blue.
But see, like you said, that may be the difference in a person because sometimes you don't always view it that way. But that's good. But like you said, I definitely think it's personalized because, like you say, I'd have had my fair share of older women and younger women. I think it's like...
You?
Oh, yeah.
What's the oldest?
The oldest? Wait, we talking about this year?
What's the oldest?
The oldest probably been about 51.
You nasty.
Hey.
You ain't broke a record yet.
What, you had an 80-year-old?
Who, me?
Yeah, you had a
No. I had a 35-year-old in the 10th grade.
Oh, no, I'm saying, no, that's different. But I mean, like, the oldest, like...
No, I was just talking about the gap.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm saying that 21 to have a 51, 52, that's 30 age difference. But I thought it would be different going into the bedroom. But I still seen some of the things I seen.
Did you learn anything new? Or did you learn something
I mean, I think I learned something from her. But I definitely feel like it was one of those where... I still seen the same issues of communication. Like, she didn't want to be a certain way because she was like her last partner may have judged her. Or even, like I said, I think it's different for everybody because let's say your last partner, you can be the greatest at fellatio or sex, but to somebody new, it may be totally different and it may seem bad, but it's
That's
just
true.
because everybody likes something different. So, getting into that, man, let's talk about just general turn-ons. What turns you ladies on? And then we get to you sing, because I want to hear your turn-ons. I know you got some
Yeah, you
freaky,
better get to them first.
I know you got some
You better get to
freaky
them
I
first.
heard under your kneecap was a spot.
Who, man? Not these kneecaps. I got 3 knees.
I don't know about
But
to play with him.
what about you, G? What's some turn-ons in a bedroom? Like, even outside the bedroom, but really that gets you like, oh, my God.
Me, it's really like little stuff.
Okay.
So it's like a fresh haircut.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm turned on.
You see that haircut? It's drip,
Now, is this from somebody you already been seeing?
That's a good question.
Oh, well, yeah. Somebody
Okay,
that I'm already
okay.
like interested in or whatever.
Okay.
They have a fresh haircut. I'm automatically turned on.
Okay.
If they smell good,
Yeah.
definitely. And then it's like little stuff that they do.
Okay.
Like if I know they're paying attention to me, they'll do little stuff
So
to
the
where I
attention.
know, yeah.
Okay. Is that what we talked about, like being personalized, like something that only you would like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure it's not every woman.
Gotcha.
What you know what? Let me ask you this: what really gets you the most? That'll really that day from your dude, your man, that'll just make your panties wet. That he just surprised you with something. You be like, damn, I like this dude.
That's good.
You know what?
It got to be something. Every woman has something.
I'm like real simple, and it's little stuff.
Yeah.
In all honesty, it's food.
Oh, hey, he bring you some chicken, that drip, drip, drip.
In all honesty, it's food, especially if I got an attitude.
He bring you
And
some
you
food.
come over my house with some food.
You throwing it back.
I'm sorry. Look.
So
I'm
yours
gonna
is
eat
food.
first.
Yours
and
is
it's
food,
yeah.
unexpected food.
Yes.
Y'all hear that, fellas? Hey, you bring us some food
If
today.
I'm mad, I'm telling you.
What about you?
Well, mine's is different. I think outside of the bedroom is if a person can mentally.
Gotcha.
I think if they're like, if they can be like mentally on the same page as me, that's just like such a turn on.
Okay.
They can just, I mean.
So get your mind first and your body
right,
follows.
Exactly. It's
Okay.
just like you do that, it's on.
Okay.
You know, and inside, I think like inside the home, I think a way a person looks at me.
That's deep. Eye contact.
It's just
Eyes.
something with the eyes, or
Okay.
they can, or you can say something to me like, "Girl, get over here." You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Hey, y'all, this is my time where I'm promoting my book real quick because she just said everything. If you looking for that, ladies, and what G said, hey, get From Your Mind to My Lips coming out in August. It's definitely that
That's the
way.
name of the book?
Yeah, From Your Mind to My Lips.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
where
dope.
it's one of those where instead of loving a million women in one way, he learns to love one woman in a million
See,
ways.
and
So he
that's
get
it.
her mind first, and
You got
everything
that
else.
from me,
follows.
didn't you?
I probably did. You've been kicking
I
game
think
for
you
a
got
long
that
time.
from
You've
me.
been kicking game for a long
You
time.
you had to get that from me.
Yeah, he hasn't been talking to somebody
had
older.
I had to.
You
He
been
talking to
coming in
somebody
that
older.
barbershop, listening to me talk
For years.
Y'all knuckleheads. And
Yeah.
You heard something and you started a book.
I stole it, from you.
You
What
got to
a-
put me in small print.
I got you. Now, let me hear some of your details. What's turn-ons for you?
I like attention.
Okay.
And the reason why I like attention, because I was married for 20 years
Gotcha.
and I never got it.
Okay.
And that was one of the reasons why I left.
Okay.
So any woman just give me the little
Attention.
attention.
I agree.
I don't
I
care
agree.
where I'm taking her, feet or whatever, because I do that regardless.
Gotcha.
But just touch me or please show off
Gotcha.
with me. If I take you down to Shane Park,
Okay.
Be proud of
show
you.
off. I don't
Gotcha.
care. Grab my leather head
Okay.
and just hold it while we sitting down and just kiss me. You know, that attention, that right there.
Yeah.
I agree. I like
you know,
affection too.
that'll keep
Affection
me
is-
from that blue
That's
pill.
good.
Yeah.
That's good. And I think over long term that will help with that too relationship. You know what I mean? Not forgetting the little things. With me, I would say I love a woman that's aggressive.
Yeah, I like aggressive.
Yeah, I
women.
want you to be aggressive with me. Like
Yeah.
like I think as the male role,
I don't want that rap aggressive though. That rap right now, I don't want that. I don't
Yeah,
want that
no,
rap
not that aggressive,
No.
but I mean like I want it spontaneous aggressive, like put a butter knife to my neck. like,
Choke
like
you, huh?
yeah, and like give it to me or something.
butter
Like,
knife?
I don't know.
A butter
Like I'm
knife?
You just want
I'm
somebody just aggressive.
do something
Take
spontaneous when
control.
we out in the public. Like do something. Like
Oh,
don't be
another
boring.
turn on for me is someone that can tell me no, because I don't like a guy that's let me get my way all the time.
Catering to-
I mean I want someone to cater to me.
I have
and,
to
and-
agree to that too.
And
You like
cater
the
to
no?
I
me
definitely love
and
Let me
give
ask,
me
like,
my way, but don't let me abuse it. You know what I'm saying?
How
Don't be
many
a punk to
no's?
it.
How many no's? Like guys need to know. Like no. Then you be like, all right, forget it. Then you go like, no, all right, come on.
I mean, I think you gotta know that person.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
You know,
just
you
have
gotta
to.
you just
And
gotta
he,
know.
you know
Yeah.
what? He has to know her.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's where you
exactly.
say,
You have
get
to-
the mind
exactly,
first.
To her to be able
exactly.
to say, look, no,
Yes.
sweetie, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so now what's some turn offs in the bedroom, or even out the bedroom? Let's start with you, G.
Anything with the booty.
Okay.
I just no,
No
I can't
thumb?
do it.
No thumb.
Well,
thumb?
yeah, that type of stuff. But as far as like, like anal sex or something like that, it's just like a turn off. I'm just like, I can't do that.
So you don't like getting your ass ate? Look, okay, yeah, I knew that was coming. Okay.
Lick, not ate. You know, eating is the bad. Licked.
Licked,
Okay.
not ate.
Y'all
Right,
nasty.
right. See,
We know what's up.
women, when guys be talking about, I eat the shit out of some pussy. How? She'd be dead.
I'm not about to play with
it's
him.
either licked or sucked.
Mhm.
It's either one. Stop saying eat. It's not cool.
Well, I think that's just a term.
I know it
Yeah.
is, but they need to get rid of that term.
You
It's
don't
kind of
like
scary.
you don't like eat the box.
Because when you get one of the dudes, they teeth
Messed up.
You don't want that down there.
Oh, you be careful what you ask for.
Yeah,
Yuck
be
mouth.
careful what you ask for.
Like he got-
you know what I'm
he been
saying?
chewing on rocks.
He been clearing mountains for trains to go through.
Okay.
You don't want to deal with
All
that.
right, you got a point. What about you?
I think a person that don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
That's just like such a turn off.
Okay.
Like just don't have no skills whatsoever.
Okay.
No foreplay or anything.
So foreplay.
And
is
then a
big for you?
stabber. Just always
Oh yeah. Oh. Hey, this.
Yeah. But you know what? That comes in.
She
whoever
going to the
you're dealing with.
stabber. I know.
If you got a man that really,
Oh, my
if you
gosh.
have
So
somebody you dating, and he really in tune to you, he's gonna learn you.
That's true.
But
That's true.
like you
That,
said,
I agree.
People are not having sex for love or like even for giving nowadays. They're doing it for their own benefit. Like I see a lot of relationships fail because most people look for what can I take instead of what can I give.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Basically
And-
pleasing
yeah,
each
and
other.
that goes along in a bad way. So it's like a dude like, all right, let me just get mine. And like you said, that's where that stabbing comes.
But you 100% right. Like that person has to know you and
Has
learn
To
your
know
body.
you,
When
and
they
learn your body
exactly.
because it's a time for banging.
Yeah,
It's a time
That's
for
true.
love making.
that's good.
It's a time for each one of them time because a woman a woman needs each one of them, and a man needs it too.
Yeah.
I call it
That's
sometimes
true.
porno sex.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's a time for porno sex. It's a time to make love. It's a moment for everything.
Yeah.
And that man and woman, if they in tune to each other, they can
That's
get
true.
all of that.
Yeah.
That is very true.
So what's your turn-offs in a bedroom?
Dryness.
Dryness? Wait, let me ask you. Wait, do you
Dryness.
mean like down?
Yes.
Let me ask you
Fucking
this:
Arizona.
Does that have to do with the guy?
Who?
Like,
Right, what
does
if
that
you-
have to do with like? Shouldn't the guy be able to stimulate her enough to get her wet?
No. I mean,
No.
some guys. No. This is what I'm saying.
Look, hey, everybody, look, hey, they both.
No. If you're me, every situation I've been in, I dated a woman.
Okay.
It wasn't no just benefit shit.
Okay.
And so, if you in that, and if she's not in tune with you, and it start off already damped,
Yeah.
and they go to dry, you know what I'm saying? That's a turn off to me because I feel like you don't like me.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: I challenge you.
Maybe just not to cut you
No,
off.
go
Maybe it's not so much she don't like you. Maybe it's a issue with something that's going with her. Where
And we talked about it,
oh, okay,
and it don't get fixed.
oh,
So here's my thing. I'm not finna sit up here and be banging you
Wait,
for
wait,
an
wait,
hour
wait,
and a
wait,
half
wait.
and not getting paid.
Okay, wait. Let's go back. If you don't mind sharing, what was the issue that y'all talked about for the ones that don't know?
Menopause.
Oh, okay.
So you
I mean, you
just
can't
use
help that.
lube?
No. This person was doing it to control that. Why are you trying to control it if we're in a full relationship?
Gotcha.
You know, if you're in a full relationship, let it go. But it's bothering me because it's not a turn on for me because I feel like you're not turned on by me, so
Gotcha.
I'm not turned on by you, so my attention just turns straight off.
Gotcha. I would say my turn off is simple. Like, I feel like anything can be improved if you're willing. So if I got a person that's not willing to try new things, that's like the absolute turn off.
I
Like,
agree.
I'm not saying you got to be perfect when I meet you because I know everyone is different, but if you're not willing to try new things, like, it's a no for me. Like, I'll be like, I'm good.
Now I have a question. It's
Go.
outside of this,
No,
but
please.
what about dating with a purpose?
Okay.
So I know
What's
it's off.
that?
I know it's off.
What's that?
Right, exactly. Like, do that exist anymore? Dating with a purpose, or just dating just to date, or
Wanna
Oh,
answer?
that's a weird question.
why?
What's dating with a purpose? Because my thing is right now, because of my age, who I am, I want to be married again, but it's steps. So I'm not dating to have sex.
Okay. See,
I'm
that's but it's
dating,
it's the
you know what I'm
age
saying?
different though.
No,
You know,
Right,
so-
right,
no,
it is,
listen,
it is.
I wouldn't say that because I get it, and I think sometimes with age it gets like misunderstood of y'all think because the age because
Well, look, but how long I've been saying that to you though?
no, yeah, but
I've been
listen,
saying that
but
to you for years.
but
That's
see-
how I always been.
But get like this, Saint. Me and you talk on a level that a lot of people don't talk, and you might forget
right,
my age.
right.
Because for me, my goal is marriage. So it's I'm not dating to make you my girlfriend. I'm dating to make you my wife. So every step that I take is oriented to making you my wife. So it's not an age for me. I think it's more of
Right.
experience and maturity with experience. So it's such of like you said,
It's
where-
steps.
yeah, steps.
It is.
But like
Steps.
you said, I think not so much of a purpose what you were saying, but I think you have to have like what's somebody's intentions when getting into a relationship. Like you can tell by dialogue of the ones that you be like, oh, she just because it's more women than some I seen that be like, oh, she just trying to hit. Like
I mean, that's
like,
true. Yeah, the women. I mean, sometimes women don't want to get married.
Damn.
Some do. You
Hey,
know,
well,
it just
you know
depends on
what?
the individual.
What's going on now? I didn't have women just straight up use me.
for sex.
That's how things change now.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. That's
That's
definitely. I
things
agree.
changed like
That's
that
true.
now. It wasn't like this 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah.
And I was confused.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You come
Yeah.
over at 10,
So you was just
leave
a
it
piece
at
of
2.
meat at the time.
That's
huh?
it. That's
Little
it.
happy meal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, I was a little expensive.
Okay. My bad.
Well, Ocean Prime.
Okay. My bad.
You gotta go a little higher than that.
My bad,
you know?
my bad.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but you're right. But like you said, and I think that's where women become so independent now, where they feel like,
That's.
all right, hey,
But a lot of them ain't. They don't have to be independent. They got this cockiness now.
yeah,
Because
Yeah.
guess what? I don't gotta call you a hoe. That don't mean nothing no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they'd say it for you.
Yeah.
I'm the baddest hoe. Baddest bitch. You be like, wait a minute.
I think it's so much where I won't speak for everyone, but it's just like I think as women and mothers, we get so used to doing things on our own. And it's not so much I'm saying that fathers out here are deadbeats. I'm not saying that none whatsoever. I'm just saying sometimes when we have to do things, we just get it done ourselves because we're so used to.
Great
We're not
point.
gonna wait on this. We're gonna just go ahead and do it because sometimes we do tend to say, "Oh, I don't want to wait for this and that," but
that's a
we
great
just go
point.
ahead
But
and get it done.
It's more. It always been successful women.
Yeah.
But now you have more successful women with degrees.
Yeah.
And they stepping up and they don't have to take the bullshit that the
Yeah.
man is giving them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And they can take it, okay, yeah, you got good sex.
Women
but
are
they-
tired.
But look,
They
yeah,
tired.
guess what? You
I
got
was
good
just gonna
sex,
say
but
that.
you're a loser.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your credit score is a negative goose egg.
Yeah. They're tired. Let me ask y'all this. Speaking of that with independence, have you ever texted a dude or called a dude for something like you made the first move?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Someone you dating?
I'm dating.
No. Someone you did that with somebody you already was dating with.
I was dating and we wasn't together at the time. I say, hey, I want some. What's up?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I
yeah.
did
What
that
about you,
time.
G? Have you ever done that where you made the first move on a guy?
Yeah, not normally though, cause I'm real chill. I like for the guy to come to me.
Okay.
So I have made moves to where I approached the guy first, but a lot of times it didn't work
Gotcha.
because I was the one that was in control.
Okay. What about you, Scene?
What you mean by in control?
Because I feel like since
question.
I took that step, that now I'm in control.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I feel like
by you being in control, could he handle that?
no, that's why it didn't work. I was too independent.
What would be by
I don't know
For him-
why that
For him,
happens.
for the guy
Yeah.
who said you were too independent.
I was
Gotcha.
But you know
intimidating.
that is true because that happened to me. Sometimes I had got where you too independent. You don't
Yeah,
need me, or
I get that
you
all the
doing
time.
this, that, and the other. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
have
they're
time for
weak.
me, or it's like how can you be too independent? I'm just taking care of my business. I'm
Thank
doing what I
you.
have to do.
Like how I was raised, my dad never played that slouch. You're gonna be
Damn.
able to take care of yourself regardless if you have a man or not.
You do
You're
what
gonna
you
be
have to
able
do.
to
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I like women like that.
But see,
It's
And that's
can't
not
never
saying we
find
don't
them.
need
it's
no help,
intimidating
though.
But see,
to men
It's
now,
intimidating.
though.
You know what though? It's intimidating to men who don't understand. Like your life is your life.
Yeah.
You
But
have
if y'all
to make
got
a
two
way.
people on the same team doing the thing,
Teamwork with the dream work.
y'all doing great.
That's
But guys-
when
Power couple
but
right
that's
there.
when them right
Guys
two
don't think
people.
like that.
It's hard to get them two people together.
Yeah.
That's the
Very.
problem I've been having.
Yeah.
It takes
That's the problem.
time. It's not
Artia
gonna
tell
take
you,
overnight.
That's the
It takes
problem
time.
I've been having.
Yeah.
You gotta have the same. You gotta have the same mindset and the same goal, and then all that'll fit together later on. But it takes a minute for that to click in.
Yeah.
And I've been telling RT that for years. That's the problem I have been single for so long.
Yeah. Well, I think like you guys talked about too is it's when somebody is established or not. You know what I mean? It's one of those where it's like if he's not established, of course that's intimidator because he doesn't have his stuff together. But like you said, if he has his stuff together, that's like the dream team because it's one of those where we live in a generation where the young-minded generation says things like, "Oh, I want a man to do everything," but when you got a woman that can help, oh, y'all building an
Even if that
empire.
person don't have their
Yeah,
stuff
but
together,
then,
you
then
see.
she always gets stuck with the PlayStation dude.
I don't know why that is.
What's
That's
wrong with
so
the
true.
PlayStation dude?
Huh?
What's wrong with the PlayStation dude?
He broke.
Why you think that?
I don't think he's broke.
Let me ask y'all
No.
this. Let me
tell you.
I'm gonna tell you.
Anytime a man has time to sit down and beat a game on PlayStation, come on now.
Now listen, I'm gonna beg to differ. Only because I seen it. Look, I had two clients. His wife came in and she was saying she feels like her husband's been cheating X, Y, and Z. Midway through, she said she felt like she forced her husband to cheat because the whole time the husband worked a job where he worked 4 days and he was off 5 days and he made well over 6 figures. So he had a lot of free time on his hand. So she said she will always be like, I don't want no grown man that play a game. All he wanted to do was play a game to fill his time slot. He didn't care about working out, this. So to fill his time slot, he played the game and he made way over 6 figures. But
I can't speak on that.
Okay.
I'm talking about the ones that sit at home.
Gotcha.
That had these women that go out
and work and they don't do nothing.
And they sitting at home and they can't have dinner ready.
Yeah.
They can't vacuum the floor.
Yeah.
They can't make sure she come on, she's comfortable.
Gotcha.
And especially take care of the kids.
Gotcha.
That's them the ones I'm talking. I can't. The one you talking about, I can't speak on that.
Gotcha.
I can't.
Now, real quick, y'all, I want to get into kind of going back into the knowing someone and things of that sort. How important is music into your sexual life? Like, when you have sex, do you have like a sexual playlist at all?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes it just depends on the moment. If you want to listen to more music, it's cool, but it's not a major deal breaker or anything.
Deal breaker or not, because that was ranked among one of the top 5 things you should have in the bedroom in 2018. They said to please your
I'm
mate.
a producer, so I know.
So do you have the sex mixtape?
You know, I have R&B music.
Okay.
That even when I go get in my car,
like a playlist
from my phone, it comes straight on.
Okay.
So no matter if I'm picking a woman up or dating or whatever, I got music that we both can listen to.
Gotcha.
You know.
Gotcha.
That's because I love music.
Maybe it's at the right moment or something, the right time, but it's not a big
thing.
Deal.
Yeah. What about you, G? Is that something that like you gotta have?
Not with me, no. You don't have to have music playing. I am a music lover. Okay. But I don't know. I like to hear myself.
Gotcha. She like her own voice.
I mean, if it's playing, like that's cool too. But that just means I gotta be louder.
Gotcha.
So that I can hear myself.
Okay, I like it. Now let me ask you this. That brings us to the next question. What are must-haves in a bedroom? Like, what's a must that you must have? Like, is there anything that is a must in the bedroom for you or out the bedroom?
Man, do you need a toy?
No, I don't need a toy.
You don't need a toy?
But I'm open.
You're open. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How open?
I mean, I'm open.
Hey, look, he opened up.
No.
Like
how open?
What
kind of toy? Like how open?
Like some feathers. There's
like not chicken. That one that got the battery.
Like what you mean? What toy?
The one that got the battery.
Not the bullet. You're talking about the big.
It just depends on what toy it is. I'm open. It just depends on what it is.
Well, what's something that you gotta have? Like is head a must?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Head
absolutely.
is a must.
Yes.
And it's like you mentioned foreplay earlier. Is foreplay a must?
Okay, let me ask you this. Sometimes you get a man that don't want to know or learn. Will you willing to tell him?
Absolutely.
Where he need to lick at?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
But my thing is that
the first time, not you give him a chance or you let him try to feel you out, because some men can figure it out.
I'll let him figure it out.
Okay.
All right. Let me ask y'all this. That's something, not to cut either y'all off, but that's where I get into disclosure. Like, how soon should you disclose things with people? Because, like you said, if he don't know, you could have had head from somebody else, or he could have gave head to somebody else and would have been super head for the guys, but for you, it would have been totally different. But my thing, why would you let him keep going if he's not doing it right?
But it just seemed like, okay, is y'all in the beginning, or did you just meet this person?
Yeah, if this is your first time, if it's not right, do you say something then, or do you say something at all?
The first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Like,
if he can't figure you out,
I mean, how you gonna figure out the first
time?
How you gonna figure a person out the first time? That's
the
first. That's
true.
the first time.
That's true.
No,
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, no, I think.
You don't think so?
No, I think it's a hit or miss. Like some people, you'll hit and you'll be like,
so?
nah, I don't think. No, well, I do.
Like the first time, it's like. It's kind of like in the moment, y'all excited, you know, and it's the first time.
I'm going to tell you why I see where you coming from, Seem, and I get what you're coming from.
Ahead.
I feel like it's conversations that should be had before sex. Like, if I get your mind, I already know what your body wants.
It don't never be those conversations.
Yeah, not for most.
A lot of times.
Do you have those conversations?
No.
Okay.
Why not?
No, it don't never be because it's already that physical attraction.
Gotcha.
So whenever I'm dating or seeing somebody, I can figure it out.
Okay, so if you physical, do that mean that person is going to be good, intimate?
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking on my part.
Oh, okay.
I can figure them out. That's what I'm saying I could do. I can figure it out just by emotions, the way they move, what they like. You should be able to figure that out.
Well, I think it's hard because like she said, you're not mind reader. So I think for some, you do have different skills that other people don't have. So you may able
Look at my damn age.
Yeah, but not even that. It's I don't even think it's your age. I think it's because you pay attention to the little.
I was just gonna say
it's
that.
experience.
But like I said, when here's the thing. When I was in the 10th grade.
Mm-hmm. Is that when you lost your virginity?
No.
Okay. Because you said 10th
like
2 times.
I was fucking 5 years old. But.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. But.
Are you serious about that?
Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah.
5 years old?
RT, do I lie?
No, he don't lie.
I don't lie.
He was 5.
Yeah.
Pulling up the Huggies.
But when I was in the 10th grade.
You didn't know what you was doing at 5.
No, I didn't.
I'm not laughing.
She did.
Talk about pulling up the Huggies.
I know I wasn't in Huggies. They didn't have Huggies. They didn't have Huggies in the 70s.
Yeah.
You got to understand.
There you go.
But this is what I'm saying. When I was in 10th grade, because I was older looking, I had a full beard, everything in 10th grade.
Good,
I met a
way.
35-year-old woman in the 10th grade. I missed 60 days of school.
That woman had you going crazy.
Oh, yes, she did.
Cool.
But
That's
she taught
true.
me.
Yeah,
But
y'all
listen,
first older.
She taught me.
Yeah.
She taught me about women.
Yeah.
And she taught me a lot. And that's what I have used.
Gotcha.
Because every woman is different.
But did
and
you ask
can
questions?
Who?
With her?
Of course
But
I
see,
did.
that's the difference. That's what I mean. Like,
Because it's the
with
age
with
difference.
the experience, you ask questions. Some of these younger dudes or women
A lot of
are
men
not.
A lot of men don't get that. They don't get that,
Well,
and
it's
I'm saying
scary.
it was, and at the time it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
But a lot of men don't get that, but I use that.
But then again, it goes to say that's when you know a person. You
Yeah,
know
but-
their body language.
Yeah.
Like right now,
wait.
let's say right now, I start dating you right now. Just by dating you and figuring you out, you know what I'm saying? If it ever come to that point, I can figure that out. Mm-hmm. But I got to get to know you first.
That's what I mean.
But that's
by
just me.
communication.
I don't like. I meet you right now. You look good, sexy the motherfucker. I said that to you years ago. Mm-hmm. But that ain't. I'm not looking.
It's
at you
getting hot in here.
That's right. When I look at women, look at her, whatever. I don't think about sex.
Yeah.
I think about, can me and her be together forever?
That's how it lasts. Yeah.
And that's what I think about. A lot of men don't do. They
But-
not to that.
Hey, but let me ask you this to the women, and this I want y'all to be honest, and then we about to wrap up to take a quick break in a little bit. But if a guy came to y'all right off rip and was like, "Tell me exactly what you want, how you want it, X, Y, and Z," how would you guys look at that guy? Would you look at him like he's inexperienced?
Ain't that scary?
No.
For a guy, yeah.
What, to just come out and ask a woman that?
Yeah.
That's scary?
No, I'm
if
saying,
you didn't know him.
No, yeah, I'm saying if y'all having that conversation where y'all got to know each other, sex comes up, and then he's just asking all type of questions. Would you view him as being inexperienced, or would you
No.
view him as being interested?
Interesting.
Let me ask you this.
Question.
That's if you're attracted to him. If you're not attracted
Well, she
to
wouldn't
him,
be
which
having
one
that.
would it be?
She wouldn't be having that talk if she
Yeah,
wasn't
wouldn't have got
attracted
that
to him.
far.
Okay.
Yeah.
But sometimes women talk because they bored.
That's true.
That's true.
But I'm
I
not
know-
gonna waste
I know
nobody's
this.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think
But sometimes you just be bored.
But I feel like they ain't gonna talk about it. They ain't gonna talk about sex if they bored. They gonna talk about everything else.
But that.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
because
right,
they'd be
you're
like,
right.
You
look,
go
boy.
friend zone that
Yeah,
person.
you friend
Yeah.
zones like, hey, I'm hungry. Bring me
Mm-hmm.
some food. So,
Please.
hey, we're gonna wrap up with this, the last question, and then we'll take a quick break. What is the best sexual experience you ever had, and why? Let's start with you, Ro. Best sexual experience and why?
Because that person knew my body, knew me.
But what took place that it was? I don't want no names or nothing, but
I'm not giving them names.
yeah, what took place where it was the best sexual experience? Like, what made it the best? And where were you guys just in a normal setting or outside? Like,
Well, it was always a normal or
In
no,
the
I take
bedroom?
that back. I'm sorry.
What do you
It's
mean,
not always
like
normal.
Places or
yeah, I want to
It's
know the
just
best.
all
Yeah,
all-
like
yeah.
what's the
I can't
best
say
place?
what's the best place because
And
it's
why?
like it was a lot of
Random
great
place?
places,
Okay, was it
And,
outdoor places?
both outdoor and
Okay,
indoor.
what was one of the
Was in
best
front of
times?
people.
Then in
But
front
they
of
didn't
people?
know. They didn't know.
Yeah, like
They didn't know.
tell me your
I have.
yeah, I want to hear that story. I want to hear from
Yeah.
each story. What was your most sexual experience that was the best? And tell me details.
I mean, I don't know if I can get too detailed.
Well, not too. I want to know what you did.
You can get too detailed.
Oh
It was
my God.
just everything. It was just great, awesome foreplay,
Where was
sex.
it?
It was in the bedroom.
Okay.
That's it?
Well, that was one of them.
Okay.
Outside that?
Outside.
Yeah, outside that bedroom.
It was just, I think because the person knew me and
Yeah.
knew my body, it was just like,
That
I didn't
always
have to
happen
say
when they know
anything.
you.
He just knew
Gotcha.
Yeah.
what to do, how to do it, where to do it, what to take.
Listen,
it was
I get that. I want, like, for instance, for myself, it was, I remember she liked this restaurant. It was like her favorite restaurant, and luckily I knew like the owner. Me and him was like super cool, like super cool. So I had asked the owner.
I didn't know the owner.
Yeah, you probably did know the owner.
No, I didn't know
so
the
I
owner.
knew the owner. I think you know what story I'm talking about. So I rented the whole restaurant out for her. And when I rented
big
it
baller.
out, he cut me a discount. So shout out to the owner. He know who I'm talking about. But I rented the restaurant. Luckily, it started to rain. And like you said, it was outside, and we made like passionate, aggressive sex on tables outside. But it was like one of those restaurants where it had like that forefront.
So you
Oh,
would do
yeah.
it in the restaurant?
No, it was in a restaurant, but it was like one of those where it was
It
like
had
that
like a
shell.
shed-
Yeah, like a
shed or
shed.
something.
But you didn't do it in the restaurant?
No, it was in a restaurant.
Okay.
And like the rain was hitting, so that was like one of the most spontaneous things I think I ever done, and like that's top 10 for me. So
I
you
think
get what-
spontaneous is very important too.
Yeah.
Spontaneous.
and
Oh,
imagery,
yeah.
like being able to see that in my head over and over again.
No,
did
I can
something
see a
for me.
lot of images.
Oh my god!
Spontaneous is the best.
So
Yes,
what
it
was
is.
yours? What was time you was talking about outside?
It's a few.
Give me one. The top
One was we was riding on 94.
Oh shoot!
Oh, that was in the city.
On that freeway.
And
On that freeway.
Pulled
had
over on
the
the
top
side.
down.
In the vet.
In the vet.
He was in the vet.
Top down. She said, pull over. And we got
He's like,
right
okay.
there on the hood,
Oh my god!
on the vet.
On the vet. On 94.
Was it
on
daylight?
94.
Was it? Yeah, was
No,
it
it was
daylight?
night. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh
Okay.
man.
We had
I
just left
drove,
the club, but we
I
had
think
been
I
out
drove by
hanging
you.
and
I
drinking.
think I drove by you. I think I drove by you.
Maybe you did. I don't think you saw anything. I'm black. She like.
Yeah,
But
I seen the dot in the
was,
light.
It was that, and then one time we was at this restaurant,
Okay.
and the restaurant was full, and we had a booth, and she had on a skirt,
No underwear.
no underwear.
Mm-hmm.
She did, but she took them off.
Here go your lunch.
And we in a restaurant,
Uh-huh.
and we had been drinking,
Gotcha.
and you know this is somebody that we was dating.
Gotcha.
This ain't no like no slut. I would never call her that.
Oh no.
And I was like, hey, I took her hand like, this the shit that you do to me.
Yeah.
She said, oh yeah? Yeah. She pulled her panties off. I was like, okay. She had them in her hand. She put them in my pocket and sat right on me. And we
Hey.
sitting right there, and they coming by. Oh, y'all want something to drink? Yeah. All that right there.
Hey, I like it. G, what's yours?
Okay, so mine's not on extravagant like yours.
Okay.
Y'all
get
did-
there.
Right. I'm only 24, so yeah.
Oh, you got
That's
time.
Yeah, only 24.
Oh, shit. You younger than my son.
But I want to say my best sexual experience was because of the guy.
Okay.
He learned me,
Mhm.
and he also believed in me.
Gotcha.
Like encouraged me with different things that I was doing. So it was that he had my mind that made the sex so much better.
Gotcha.
So he probably wasn't even doing nothing different than anyone else had ever.
Okay.
But it was just
He had
my
more.
mind. Yeah.
And then was it like a certain time that you remember most?
Nah, cause all of them was great. So.
Okay. Well, hey, for the ones tuning in, thank you guys. We about to take a quick break, and then we'll get right back to you with Sex and 120. And with us, and the ones that's just tuning back in, is the founder of Uncomfortable Topics, No Filter, here with my host, Kasim. We welcome everybody that's just tuning in, and for the ones that's been tuned in, thank you guys for following. I'm here with 3 beautiful ladies. Now, how are you guys doing? Y'all still with us?
Yes, yes.
Is the drinks hitting in yet?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I feel it.
One got to kick in for a minute.
Okay, well, we
Hers
should.
got to kick in.
All right, it got to kick in, then it's going to get to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask y'all this. We were on the topic of dating and the sexual content, because it is Sex in 120, which is the subject today. How is nude pictures for you? Is that a yes? Is that a no? Do you send them? Do you not send them? Let's start with you, Ross, since you.
Okay. I personally like sending nudes, but it has to be somebody that I'm actually going steady with.
Gotcha.
I do.
Nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like I get a kick out of that.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily a fan of receiving. I mean, I don't know. I like if a guy sends a picture. I don't know. It's good if I ask for it, but I don't know. Lately, like on Snapchat, I'll get them like out of nowhere, and that's just
That's a turn off.
A turn off.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a turn off.
Not
But
random.
if I'm on Snapchat,
They get random.
on
I had
videos.
that.
Yeah.
But if I'm talking to a guy and he wants pictures, that's fine. If he wants to send them, that's fine. But it's not really recommended. Like if I ask for it, then it's cool.
But you like send them.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Gotcha. What about you, G?
I definitely send nudes,
Okay.
but of course, it's if I really know the guy or like the comfort level.
Okay.
And it also depends on the relationship that I have with him also.
Okay.
So,
Are you okay with receiving nudes from the guy that you're dealing with?
I love receiving
What kind?
receiving nudes.
What kind?
Just like the regular morning picture.
What kind?
the
Like
morning.
he ain't on his back with his legs.
No, it's not.
The angle is the worst
That's
part.
gay.
You
I
gotta
like
do-
the video when they start from the neck and go all the way down.
Yeah,
the laying on the
okay.
bed, that's just lazy.
that laying on the back and back spinning.
You sound like you got experience with nude pictures.
No. I just think that's gay.
Okay. Okay.
No, that ain't experience.
You don't send a
no.
dick pic?
I ain't. No.
Okay.
No.
You ain't sending pictures?
No.
Why?
Have you ever sent a picture?
No.
Why?
I don't think so.
You thought about it though.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
he
haven't.
thought about
I
it.
thought about it, but I never was kicking
So-
it with nobody steady.
So
Okay.
I never was like really. RT, no.
Okay, look,
I have
wait.
been single for 13 years, and
Okay.
y'all read the letter.
We did.
Okay,
We did.
and that's the first time
Wait,
I
what's
ever
the
been
letter?
in a relationship.
That was on the last show.
You had to watch the first episode.
okay.
That was a good letter.
Yeah, that was a good letter.
Yeah.
It wasn't about I didn't fuck up. You know, usually black men fuck up. I didn't.
someone
But-
wrote you a letter?
Yeah, they broke up with me.
Yeah. We're going to get into that.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
get into
Yeah,
that.
no, this is
Yeah,
this
that's
is
a whole
something. This is
nother-
Okay.
totally something different.
So
They
wait.
read it. They understood it.
So
but,
since you were married, you never sent your wife nudes?
oh, let me tell you something. Me and my wife, we couldn't get along at all. But our sex life was beautiful. We just couldn't get along no more. We outgrew each other.
Was it
But
built
did-
on sex?
No.
Okay.
But
No.
did you send the picture?
Yeah, that's
No,
what we asked.
it wasn't pictures back then. Remember when we started later on?
Yeah,
it was
that's
flip
true.
phones.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
wasn't pictures back then.
Picture blurry as hell. You trying to see?
You take a
But
Polaroid picture.
it wasn't
What is
pictures
that?
back then. But one thing about me and my wife, we had a hell of a sex life where we just outgrew each other.
Have you received pictures now that it is the day and age of?
Yes, I have.
Do you enjoy receiving pictures?
I enjoy receiving them, but I would probably enjoy it better if it was somebody I was dating.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Ro?
I-
Do you enjoy pictures? Do you send pictures? Do you
Yes,
enjoy
I send pictures and
Okay.
enjoy receiving it.
Okay.
Do you?
Yes. It just depends on the person. Or,
You
yeah.
talk about let me see your phone. Look.
I think I'm gonna take her and get something to eat.
Where we going?
Hey, look.
Where you wanna go?
Hey, look. Hey, she look at
Where you wanna go?
I want to go.
Y'all know by me being a sex symbol.
Shit.
By me being a sex symbol,
Who blew your head
it's
up?
almost like a must for me. Like, no.
Okay, I don't need to know you
it-
like that right now.
But listen, I'm gonna tell you, hey, it's popping like that. But it's almost no. All jokes aside, I think it's something that's sexy. Like I enjoy being at work, having a long day, and
You go in
then the
that
person,
bathroom.
or not even that, the person that you're
Office.
dealing with send you. No, the office definitely get it popping. But hey, meet me at the office. But no, like imagine you having a long day at the shop, like things not going right, and then your mate just send you just that picture out the blue.
He be smiling like,
hey, hell yeah, clients don't know what the fuck I'm
right,
smiling.
you
I'm
happy
like,
that that's going
But
on with
listen,
you?
I have gotten that.
okay,
And guess what happened?
what's that?
When I got home, when we got together,
Bang, bang.
she got destroyed.
Hey, yeah, but that's the purpose of the picture. The
As
picture.
in,
Oh yeah, no, he
Right,
he
that's
beat
a good one.
He beat that hole up. He beat that hole up.
No, put it like this. She came more times than she expected.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And I think, like you said,
That's the goal.
Yeah, no,
Right?
yeah,
that is cool.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Have
That's
you
the
guys?
goal, right?
Yeah.
No matter what it takes, that's what a man's supposed to do.
Now, with that being said, have you guys always experienced that where guys make sure you get yours first
Oh,
before?
all the time.
Oh, look at her. That's a must for her.
No.
So you had
Let me,
No,
you know
I'm a
what?
pleaser and a giver.
okay.
Okay, let me ask you this. A man's supposed to please. Well, this what I was taught.
A woman
I
is
was, when
too,
I was
shit.
when I was
Yeah.
in the 10th grade and I was with this woman. She taught me.
How does that woman know?
Huh?
How old is that woman?
She's
now?
dead.
Oh,
my!
man.
Oh my bad.
That old.
No. Think about it. Yeah, I ain't got to think about. I ain't got to do the
that?
math on that.
Did you do that?
No, I
Did
No,
you go
you
to
said
her funeral?
destroy.
Oh, no, I actually missed it. I really did.
I
I
know.
couldn't go.
All right, let's get off this because I'm
But-
feeling bad.
No, I feel bad. This shit happens.
Yeah.
Shit happens. But I'm saying,
Wish she was alive. Like, auntie, hey auntie.
you got to go drink.
I do.
My thing is, you know, a man's supposed to. This is what she taught me. A man's supposed to please his woman first.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? Y'all can bust more than us. We busted for that one.
He done.
But yeah, we one and done. No matter
No,
if it take an hour.
wait,
or
you
not.
can't get back up?
Yeah, that ain't what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. No,
Okay.
when you say one and
But
done.
the thing is, if I'm dating a woman,
Mm-hmm.
that's my goal. If I like her and she like me, that's my goal. Because the more I please her, the more she gonna please me. And I'm not talking about in the bedroom.
Yeah.
That
Because
is very
women know how
That's
to please
true.
outside of that. That makes a man feel like a man and don't have to tell him.
That is true.
And it ain't nothing it ain't nothing freakier than a freaky woman. Like you think you like sex until you meet that woman that likes sex and then you just
Boy,
on the
she-
bed. Like you
You
just
met your
you
man.
doing the wave. You doing the wave and you just like, oh my God. But what about y'all? Is that one of those where I forgot the topic.
That throwing off?
That
That's
drink.
shit kicking
The
in.
drink hitting in.
Okay, I have
No,
drink.
but no, like we were saying, is like the rounds a requirement? Like how many rounds can you guys go?
I don't think it's
And how many,
rounds.
or not even that, but how many times a week do you think sex is required?
Okay.
We can let's start
Go
with
ahead.
you.
Go ahead.
Hey, I ain't gonna fight y'all over
Okay, so normally I like to go 2 rounds.
a day.
Not a day, but
Every
like
day.
just whenever I do have
have
sex, it has to be 2 rounds.
Okay.
And in a relationship,
One question.
okay.
How long is them 2 rounds?
Great question.
Okay.
Great question.
That's what I've been having a problem with. Because I can't wait to get
That's
to
If
That's
it's
a-
long,
I've been
that
having
mean
a
it's
problem.
not good. If you're with a man and you guys are intimate and y'all are
That's
having sex,
so
if
good.
it takes an hour,
Yeah.
2 hours
For him
she-
to yeah.
it
Thank
ain't
you.
I don't agree with
And
that.
see-
Because the reason I say that because it's not so much that person is not busting. It just could be good and you just going a long round. I done went a long round and it was absolutely great.
Now,
And it just to me I feel like it just depends on the age again.
have you...
Mine has got higher once I
Yeah,
hit 40.
when you get older,
Yes.
yeah,
So
the sex
it just
drive
depends.
goes
Like
up.
I mean, I'm not saying go 2-3 hours. I'm not saying that, but however,
Ooh.
we can go a long time, and it was great. Or
Somebody
we could just
told
did
me-
a quick,
That 30 minutes was too long.
huh?
good sex is 15 minutes. First round, second round could be different, but
15?
good sex is 15 minutes.
Hey, look,
it's
I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Somebody told me 30 minutes was too long.
no.
No, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Like, I think I get what you're saying.
I get what
you
you're
gotta
saying,
have
too.
sex is like you gotta have a climax. Like after you miss that climax, now it's like I'm just doing it to do it, and then too, what you were saying too, kind of you gotta look at a person personally. Like some people, they're not gonna be able to go X, Y, and Z. But like you said, if he can get it done in 15 minutes, if you come in 15 minutes 3 times, what's the difference of coming in 30 minutes and 3 times?
Well, I'm not saying that should be every time, but the first
Right,
round,
right.
15 minutes should be the max. Now,
Okay.
the second time,
After that 15 minutes, while y'all laying there, get up, whatever, just laying there chilling, is that important?
Yes.
yeah,
For
it
me,
is.
yeah.
To me,
For
it
me,
is.
like we got to be able to talk afterwards.
Just laying there enjoying each
No,
other.
laying there enjoying, but
Rubbing, touching, just enjoying each other. Like, well,
Yeah.
a nigga ain't finna go up and just go to the store.
or just leave, go home.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think, to me, in a relationship, that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. It was definitely important.
So what was y'all rounds? What was your rounds? You say it 2 times.
Yeah, so mine is 2, and then if I'm in a relationship,
Yeah.
I have to have sex with that person every day.
Oh my gosh.
That's good.
Yeah.
Every day
Because
is
if
good.
not, I swear I have a whole ass attitude.
That's
Ooh,
real. Is that
baby,
real?
I
Sometimes
agree
you
with
get
you on
mad
that.
when you can't get it.
My attitude be bad too. Like
He'd be like, let me get you
he'll
some
be like,
food.
you know what? I'm on my way right now because you tripping.
You know what?
Please.
Okay. You so it's like you just get mad at any
No, no.
microwave
In
so
in
hot.
them 7 days,
Mm-hmm.
is it he come on to you come on to him? Is it vice versa, or y'all just attack each other?
Honestly, I feel like it's more so me where I'm coming on to him more, just because of
Because you
when
know
I'm in a
that turn
relationship.
men's on, right?
What?
You coming on to a man
Really?
turn him on. Yes, it does.
Okay.
I like both. But what do you think with the how many times a week, how many times a day?
I'm naturally a tease, but I would like every other day for me. But I do like the build up to where I can't wait to see you, or I can't wait for the meet up.
Gotcha.
Or that's my thing.
Gotcha. So
Every
the
day
tease-
is nice
Yeah.
though, but every
That
other
build
day
up is good.
I do like the
All right,
build
let me
up.
ask you this. If you date somebody right now, I don't know if you are, and he came up here, and your car was parked out there, and this turned him on, and he wanted to bend you over right there, would you do it?
I mean, I have done that before. I mean,
Okay.
I've
Well,
at
that
a
means
park
yes.
at one time.
I'm gonna answer
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You said at a
definitely would.
park?
Yeah,
in a
at
parking
park.
lot.
Oh my goodness. At a park like
You ain't
what?
never did that at a park?
Why you
You
so
ain't never had a
surprised?
picnic?
No, I did it at a park. Hey, I done did it
No, I'm
everywhere.
saying, have you ever had a real picnic?
Yeah.
Right.
Shut up.
No, real,
I'm a
where
sex
you,
symbol,
where
it's
you cook
real.
the food.
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, all right, let's do this since y'all want to put people on spot. What? Hey, listen. I'm a sex symbol, so it's about to get real.
Oh
So,
Lord.
Sex symbol.
I'm a sex symbol. Hey,
Yeah.
it's in 7 countries already.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, what's the most spontaneous place you ever had sex at?
Woo.
Let's start with you, Ro. Are you still thinking? You know it? Wing stop. What was
I
it?
gotta hear this.
No, let me hear it.
In a dugout baseball field.
That's dope. Did you have a
That
helmet
is
on?
good.
With a bat?
Come on now.
My bad. All right, go ahead. I really know. I go overboard. I'm the one that
We
dresses up. I roll
With your little Easter bunny outfit on.
with anything.
You know what?
With anything. hey,
Easter
hey, with
bunny.
anything. What about you, G? What's the most random place you done had sex?
I done had sex in some random ass places like parks, people houses, different stuff like that. But I'll say driving.
Okay. Driving?
Yeah.
You little, so yeah, that works. So was he
That
driving?
could work.
Was he driving?
He was driving.
Did he
and
put the seat back?
No, you don't have to.
No, sometimes you put the
She
seat back,
little.
let her
All she gotta
sit.
do is just sit on top.
No, I
Face
know.
him.
No, but that's what I mean. But even no, if she's facing the other way,
Not if he
Directing.
little.
yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm small.
Right
So
into
you-
the
Is he
wall.
small?
that's trust.
Is he a small guy?
Yeah, he was a small guy.
See, he don't got to move the seat.
No, yeah, but I'm saying if you're a bigger guy, you move that seat
I
back.
had to move the seat back.
Yeah, and then you let her steer, and you got the
No. She facing.
I probably
No,
get
I gotta
head
sit.
while
Oh
driving.
no, that's scary.
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta,
scary?
yeah, I gotta control it. That
yeah.
way I know, like you're good, I'm good. I gotta control
You said
it.
you got head while driving.
I gave head while driving.
Gotcha.
But
That's normal.
that's like the only thing I've.
You were
car-wise.
driving?
No.
Oh, he
was
was
driving.
driving.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've done that before, too.
Where I was about to say is dudes out here giving head while y'all drive. Y'all are too independent for me.
I've
Like, no,
heard.
let us have
heard.
something. Let us have something for ourselves. Like look.
I've heard that,
on
though,
now.
where a girl got some head and she was driving.
That's disrespectful.
that's possible.
Let a man just be
Yeah.
a man. Let me. Where's the craziest place you had sex at?
It was definitely at a park. It was a nighttime. The moon is my thing. I'm in the astrology.
I love the moon, too.
I'm in that type of thing. So it was definitely. I was nervous because it was public.
Okay.
It was by a police station.
Oh, you playing? Oh my gosh.
So, but it was exciting though.
Who got it popping? Was it him or you?
It was definitely him first.
A little nasty. By a police station, y'all wasn't scared.
I was, but it didn't seem like he wasn't. I didn't want to see
Ain't
him.
nothing but an $150 ticket.
He looking at me.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
That's
What-
embarrassing for somebody to come with a flashlight.
Yeah.
I was terrified, but I still played it cool.
Was it on like
Yeah.
a bench or like?
It was like on a hill on the grass.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Ro? Where was yours?
I said it.
Where you
She
said?
said it.
Oh, the dugout.
Drunkie.
What was you? Hey,
Fox
sex
Theater.
Drunkie.
Fox.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fox Theater.
Yeah, Mary J. Blige concert.
That's
I'm
why
not
you
about
like
to play
going to
with you
concerts
today.
so much,
I
man.
can see
He
I
always
love
talk about,
concerts.
but that's why you like, because you
I
get
get
nasty
good-
at concerts.
No, and me and her, we was dating.
Was y'all in the seats?
Yes.
Why everybody was there?
She had on a skirt.
He loved public sex. That's your go-to.
Skirt's your thing.
Look.
Y'all got on
I don't
some skirt.
care.
Hey, look, you get to look.
Make sure.
Hey, get to look another day.
Don't date me, and you touch me, and the flagpole is up because it's gonna go down. It's
Anyway,
I mean, if I'm attracted to you, I'm
that's
attracted
real.
to you.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? She had on a skirt. You know what I'm saying? And it just went right there. Everybody focused on Mary.
Yeah, they ain't
Ain't
even
nobody
paying
focused
attention.
on me.
And she the one singing.
I'd be the only one in the crowd looking for people.
No, no, you're not. You
never
focus
too.
on Mary.
Me?
You focus on Mary.
I don't know. I done it at a spa. I done it at a gym. I done it on. I think one of the most spontaneous. We was in Miami and we was on a rooftop with the pool, and like anybody could have came out. And we was just on just like the floor. Like it's just one of those. We stayed up all night, and like you said, it's like I don't care who watch. Is that a problem for y'all? Would y'all let somebody watch you?
No,
I
don't care about
videotaped
nobody
somebody
watch.
before.
Have you video while you were doing it?
No.
Oh, it was somebody else. You want some freaky?
Let me
I
ask you this though.
I was drunk.
If you've
but I
been
kept it to
dating,
myself.
if you've been
And I
dating
deleted
somebody
like 2 days
seriously,
after.
if you've been dating somebody seriously, would you do a porn movie?
I was in a relationship for like what 12 years. I told y'all that. Last
If
time.
y'all
and
did
I
a porn-
recorded. We
Okay.
recorded multiple.
And
times
if he
on my
turned it in
phone.
or you turned it in,
Oh no.
you wouldn't mind.
No, I
They
would
paying
not.
$3,000 a month, so I'm looking for a partner.
Where they paying that at?
They said they paying $3,000 a month for
No.
porn. I seen it. No, I'm for real. They said they paying $3,000 a month.
I know, but I just couldn't do that.
Hey,
I couldn't.
I'm about to put on a mask.
You couldn't do it?
You couldn't
No.
do it? Have you ever recorded? Period. And
Yeah, I've recorded, period. It's usually on my phone. I don't too much like it
Yeah.
on someone else's phone. But I have had a guy that snuck and recorded.
That's
Yeah.
illegal.
yeah,
He snuck and recorded it. He didn't do anything with it, but he sent it to me, and I'm just like, what?
I'm put on a zero mask.
When did you get this? Like, what's
I'm gonna put on a zero mask. and
What about
record.
you?
What about you?
Yes, I have recorded before.
Y'all just nasty. Y'all.
But that's why, like, I have to have it on my phone because
Yeah.
times like I
Uh-huh.
had a guy leak
Exactly.
a picture. It wasn't.
You record on
Thank
your
God
phone?
it wasn't like a
Yes.
nude
You
picture.
sure?
Yes.
You got
But I
an
was
iPhone?
like in a towel and he put it on Facebook.
No.
Are you serious?
yeah,
Yeah, I've never had that before.
I had sent him a nude. Well, it wasn't really a nude. It had like a towel on. I just got like a tattoo on my hip. I went to show him, and I had like the towel covering my breast. And I didn't want. It was like maybe like a month or two after me and him got into a little argument. I didn't want to talk to him anymore, and he posted that picture on Facebook.
See.
Not
He's
cool.
an
But
asshole.
it wasn't.
not cool.
It wasn't me naked. It wasn't like. Thank God it wasn't
He
the
shouldn't
naked
have
picture.
did
But it's
He
still
did
not
post
cool.
it,
That's a no.
and I had to go through a lot of obstacles just for him to take it down.
Yeah,
so that's why, like, I don't send news to nobody I don't know.
Yeah,
at all.
that's not cool.
Or I'll send the good thing about Snap is, or
It disappears.
Insta Snap, it disappears after a certain time. So
And then you can also see when someone screenshots it.
yes,
Oh, can you?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Look at our teeth. Caught.
Hey, that's when you check
Exactly.
it. Hey, you checking yourself.
checking
to be like,
it
hey,
right now.
don't you send anything at all. That's why I'm about to just start doing my stuff with Zorro masks.
What's that?
Boy,
Like
bye.
a little mask and record $3,000 a month.
We gonna know it's you now.
Hey, if you see a Zorro
Let me
mask,
ask you this: you meet someone,
Okay.
y'all really like each other, y'all hit it off, engaged to be married, whatever. Would you do a movie or something with them?
And send it off to
No,
the
no,
world?
no. Just something for yourself.
they said
Yeah.
that. Yeah, they said that.
No
doing it.
problem. No problem.
All right, let me ask y'all this, because this one of the biggest questions I'm getting DM right now is threesomes okay with you guys?
What
As
kind
far
of
as
threesomes?
in a relationship, in a marriage.
I think that's a big
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
I'm
I
not
need to
sharing
know.
I would
don't
answer.
agree.
I'm not sharing
I'm not
mine.
into that.
No, not
No.
into.
I need to know. Like,
I have
Like,
the funniest
or
story
even
about
if
that.
even if you're not in a relationship, like, is that something that's on like a bucket list? Like,
it's definitely on a bucket list just because I like to experience different
she's
stuff.
freaky. Chicken wings.
You never had it? I mean, threesome with 2 women or 2 men?
No, 2 women.
Yeah, and be 2 women.
Or
like
for
me
some,
and
they
another
say 2
woman
women.
and
You just
a guy.
assumed.
Huh?
You just assumed.
No, I didn't
to
assume.
me.
I said no, because for some it'll be for 2 men. No, I was saying what he was asking. I'm saying answer for both. So you said with 2 women?
Yeah, like me and another woman and my dude.
Gotcha. It's some chicken
Oh,
wings.
okay.
Yeah.
Have anyone here ever had a threesome?
I set one up, but
Oh.
it didn't. I got jealous and I just told her to leave. It
Oh
didn't-
man,
You
It
got
was-
jealous?
you old cock
I didn't
block.
get jealous, but it was just I got so
Yeah, I need
uncomfortable.
details. Like, what? What happened?
Okay, so we got
he
a
mad
hotel
as hell.
room.
He was mad
I
as
told him it was his birthday. I said I got a surprise for you. I had my friend. She was one of my best friends, and she has
You
mentioned
can't do
to
it with
me
best friends.
she kind of liked me,
Okay,
but we were always just friends.
Gotcha.
So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna try to set this up and see how it goes. And I didn't tell him what it was, so he was at the hotel waiting on us. We got there, and he kind of got the drift of what was going on. And she, got undressed. I got undressed, and I was just like, I just got super uncomfortable out of nowhere, and I was just not okay.
did he play it off like he was okay with you not being okay?
He pulled me to the bathroom, and he was like, "Look, this was your idea. I didn't press you to do this.
He was
if
mad
you don't
as
want to
hell.
do this, then you don't have to." I'm like, "No, I'm cool. And she was just so adamant about it. Like,
You
what?
about to
what-
fight?
So,
the girl.
so she wanted you more than him.
Probably.
Yeah, that's-
Probably.
he
But
should've
I just
did it.
was. I was just uncomfortable.
Well, she didn't want to.
She
I
didn't
was,
want to.
I was a
okay.
little uncomfortable because it was just like, okay, are you gonna try to fuck her too? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just confused. I didn't know how it went. Maybe I'm like, okay, so
Have you ever had a threesome, Gigi?
No, I never had a threesome. I also tried to set up one.
Okay.
I had, a lot of people don't know, I had a girlfriend before.
Okay.
And I also had a boyfriend.
At the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
player.
Yeah.
so I tried to set it up. She only wanted to do it just because she liked me so much. And
Okay.
she's like, okay, cool, whatever. But I don't know. I just feel like weird with stuff like that.
No,
makes sense.
Especially with me being so close to each one of them.
Gotcha.
So it was just like, I think now with her being my girlfriend, I could do it.
Gotcha. No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
What were you gonna say?
Now I have a question. So if you have a threesome, you have 2 women and a guy. Do that make that woman bisexual?
well, with me, no, because I would never actually be with a woman. Like, seriously.
So everything you do would be with the guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think just like a guy has a whole stage, I feel like a woman has a curious stage where some women are curious with other
I've
women.
never had that
Like,
curious stage
I know,
before.
but I'm saying for some, they're like, I'll look at her butt, I'll look at this and this, and they don't feel like they're bisexual. But they feel like, okay, she has a nice butt. I'm not going to say no, she doesn't have a nice butt. In my experience, and it's funny because, like I said, like threesomes became normal because it's like my first one I think was like at 13. And it was like, it's that,
You
like,
little freak.
you had sex at 5.
Who?
You
ever wanted a threesome?
I know, but so it became
I was
normal,
playing
especially
like
even in especially even in college.
What?
I was playing with Barbie dolls.
Exactly.
Okay.
5 years old.
Yeah, but
I wasn't playing with Barbie dolls.
yeah, but
I was playing with a big Barbie.
hey, you was.
Lifestyle.
I was playing with 2 Barbies. Sex simple.
Oh,
But no, but what's funny?
I had to tell my mother about that.
Yeah,
I had
Yeah.
to tell her about that.
but
And the me and the woman right now, we friends on Facebook.
It's Scoot. The answer yours is one of those where it was. I have had threesomes where women were bisexual, and then I had some where they were just curious and like setting them up. It was like her intentions is not to like keep this going. It was like she wanted to try something, and I was like the threesome man to be like, all right, let's just try it to see if I like it. If not, cool. And then some women they got turned out by it, but I don't think all women are bisexual. I just think some want to try. What about you, Seem? You ever had any threesomes?
One.
Okay.
Okay. And it was with my wife.
You little freak.
Both of y'all.
No.
Who I deal with?
No. I went away and did prison time. When I came home, I didn't know who she was. She introduced me to that.
A new lifestyle.
Yeah, but it wasn't a new lifestyle.
For
it
her.
was like either take it or dismiss it and regret it later.
Gotcha.
Because no matter what was going to happen, I was going to find out who she was anyway.
So was she liking women while you were away? Okay, it did.
She got turned out.
Okay.
And when she got turned out, and here's the thing. When I was locked up, I was talking to a lot of older guys, and they were schooling me. Look, this is how it's going to be. You can listen to me or not.
Yeah.
Go home, take it how it is. And
That's
when I went home and took it, and I'm glad I listened to them, because I'm glad I did what I did, because if I didn't do it, I would have regretted later.
Gotcha.
And this shit was wonderful.
Okay.
Was
that your only one?
Only one I ever had.
You want to know what's crazy? At some point in my life, I felt like I had more threesomes than I was having with sex with just one woman.
See, but you know what my thing was? I never desired for that. My thing is, I always wanted a woman, a wife, that we explored and had the best sex ever with each other. That's it. That's it. I never desired other women and all that other kind of stuff. But that's how I was raised.
Now, look, I get that, but I was in a situation like UG where I had like 2 women that I was involved with.
Because you're a sex symbol.
I'm definitely a sex symbol.
Oh, don't get that.
Hey, but I had 2 women that knew about each other, that we were cool with each other, but a lot of people took it like they misunderstood it, where it wasn't like, oh, we each was having sex all every night together, and it was like we was all in a relationship.
Do you right now? Do you have fantasies?
I'm gonna be honest, and it sounds corny, especially me being a sex symbol. So don't take my card away. But one of my fantasies really is to be married. Like I feel like
no, that's not corny.
No,
because you know one of my fantasies is to have a woman to just please her 100%.
Gotcha. And
to let her know that all black men. 100% black men we not all fucked up.
Gotcha. And my thing, like you said, it's one of those, I feel like I have done everything you can possibly do with a woman, like as far as having sex, as far as threesomes, as far as all that, to the point where I just want to settle down. What about with you guys?
I think it comes too from seeing your parents.
Yeah.
My parents been married for
coming up
years?
on 25
well,
years.
that's hard because
my
mother raised me by herself.
So I think it's like you learning that because you see it in home.
That's true.
You see it at home.
But like you said, go ahead, right?
It sets a false, I don't know, it gives you a false
illusion
hope of what you can have.
Yeah.
Especially with me having a kid with somebody for 12 years, I just knew that we were going to live the same parents that my mother and father had, but that didn't work out. So I feel like I can't just look at their relationship because they're the only couple in my family that's married. So I feel like marriage is important. But like you said, you were married for 20 years and you weren't really dedicated to this.
Exactly.
But you got to understand, too, I left my marriage. I've been raising my son with autism by myself. He ain't seen his mother in 13 years.
And that's just crazy. That's so vice versa.
Financially, emotionally, everything depends on me. So that's what makes me feel like when it comes to a woman, you know what I'm saying? I have to show this woman this is what a real man is supposed to treat you, act, the way he's supposed to carry himself if I want to be with you.
I have a question. You said your parents are still married?
Yes.
And G parents is too.
Now, do you look for qualities like your dad or your mom?
I definitely do.
Because I know one of my best friends, and she looks for qualities like her dad.
Yeah.
And I think it tends to see the qualities in your home or how you want a person to
That's-
treat. Not saying that they gotta actually be like your dad or your mom, but you want certain qualities of a man and a woman to that you see in the home.
Yeah, my dad has been with my mom for 27 years. She's the
that's
only
good.
woman he ever been with. My dad is he was raised in the church. He was very
Set the
adamant
bar
about
high.
marrying my mom when she got pregnant, and that was the only woman she's been. And my dad's handy. I look for a man that's good
See,
with his
that's a-
hands.
yeah.
I'm good
Yeah.
with my hands, so I can expect my
That's
partner
such
to
a
help
turn
me.
on.
Yeah.
You're right. If I break my door, you gonna come fix it?
Yeah.
I fix it
I
like
walk
one man.
around with a belt with hammers,
Wait, but-
screwdrivers, just because. But
A lot of
What
men
about-
that can't
what
even
about
put
you?
up a blind.
what about you?
No, or change the oil.
Yeah.
I can change the oil.
Mine is the same way, but I also look for someone that is better than my father, because my parents have been married for 25 years, and my father has stepped out on the marriage. They, started their relationship when they were really young, so they grew up together. So of course there is a lot of mistakes. There's cheating. There's learning yourself, because they never had that time to where they separated and
That's
was just
great.
learning themselves.
stuff.
So they did all of that together.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of mistakes, but I respect their relationship so much because their communication
They had to
level,
learn. They
Yeah,
had to learn.
their communication level and everything is so amazing
Yeah.
that they don't even get mad at each other. They don't really have arguments. They're like perfect.
What about
So
you? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
so whenever I'm dating someone or anything like that, I definitely look for someone that is better than my father. My father is very handy. He does literally everything as far as like cars, houses, whatever
dope.
you need, he can get it done. And if not, he's going to learn it.
Good.
What about you,
So,
RT? Wow,
That's a
okay.
great question, and I'm happy you brought it up. I think that's like one of the things I battle with the most. Like seeing my parents, their relationship is like everything to me, and it's
Your
not.
parents is your
Goofballs.
parents is a motherfucker.
No, and I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
why it's everything,
I love
and that's
this
one of the
movie.
reasons why.
Yeah.
Because anything that I learned from them is you got to continue to learn your partner no matter what. Like
Yeah,
out of
never
25
stops.
years, you're constantly changing, and I learned that. I can't just focus on like you said with my mom. I'm like, I want a woman that cooks, but I also have to understand I can only take so much from that and add it to my relationship because
Exactly.
that's totally separate from their relationship. We have two different personalities, so I can't target a woman that's gonna have everything.
Everything.
So I take certain things from each relationships that I look at and be like, okay, I hope for something like this, but if it doesn't, it's cool because I'm going to implement my own values as well as something I learned. Like you said, communication is definitely something that's key. Learning each other, being loyal to each other, those are all values that I take. But it's also something that I was like you said, it's also bad in relationships that you be like, all right, I don't really want this in my relationship. So I don't focus my whole next relationship on
Your parents.
Yeah, on my parents. It's something like I took so much
You
from
took
them.
some from here
Yeah,
and
but
there.
like you said, it is hard shoes to follow because it's like everybody like, all right, you're not married. I think they were married, what, at 20,
They was
24?
very young.
Yeah, they were married young. So it's like with
Same
me.
time I was.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, I
for
was
me,
too.
I would hope to be married young, but I see it's not going to happen. But that shows me right there where it's like I have to make my own way of finding love because
Yeah,
it's
you
not
know.
defined by one.
Everybody love
Yeah.
is different.
Yeah, love
Exactly,
is
yeah.
personalized, so you have to personalize it. What about you? With like having so many brothers, does that affect your
man.
view?
How many brothers
on-
you got?
I have a ton.
He has a ton of
I have a
brothers.
ton
Does
of
that
brothers.
does that affect your view on relationships or even guys?
It don't so much affect my view, but I do look at certain qualities that
Okay.
my brothers have.
Gotcha.
That makes me look at me and say, hey, because I'm the youngest. I'm
Yeah.
the baby, and I have all brothers. So
Yep.
I need a protector.
Yep.
My brothers are a protector to me. So that's the first thing I look at when I see a man is, can he be a protector? Can he be a provider?
Gotcha.
So I definitely look. I'm not going to say every single qualities that like you said, that your
Yeah.
mom and your dad, your mom and dad have. I don't look at every quality and say, hey, I need this person to be this way, that way, and the other. I
Absolutely.
just look for certain things in that individual.
Gotcha.
Like I said, mostly a protector and a provider, but also at the same time, I make sure that I can provide on my own as well.
Okay.
And but yes, I do look for certain qualities that my brothers have that I will look in someone else. But that don't mean that they have to be that person.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all this, and I want to start with you, Sam. I don't care what nobody says, and I may be biased, but I feel like it's no better sex than somebody you really care about. Like when you really care about somebody, that's like the ultimate thing, and it goes
intimacy.
into intimacy. And
You'll lie because you love that person so much. You still want them to have that confidence.
Yeah,
I've lied for
Very
years.
true.
yeah.
And I still enjoyed it, but I mean, when you love someone,
Like you fake it.
not fake it, not necessarily fake it, but do a little bit more boosting than
Yeah.
No, just tell them, just the conversation afterwards will be straight boosting.
Like you took
but
my
it's
soul.
all because you love somebody so much, you want to instill that into them. So,
I think that's true.
but I mean, it's not that it was horrible, but it'd be some days where he was off, and I just wouldn't let him know that. I
Now,
was still.
why you wouldn't let him know that?
That's a great question.
Now it depends. When
What
you're
you
in a
mean by off?
Okay, so
He
say
didn't
if
bring the strong game.
yeah, like we both got off work and it was just
I hate him.
No. What do you mean by off?
off day. It was too fast. Like I couldn't get mine off. I was in a relationship for 12 years and I've never had a orgasm off sex alone.
Oh,
I had to
that's
learn.
bad.
I had to grow up to be a woman and to learn that for myself.
Bump. I wish I had a bump.
Oh yeah. You
Of
need a bail. You need a bail.
penetration, I still struggle as a woman. I have to really be concentrated to have an orgasm.
So have you came off
Because you know what?
penetration?
Yes.
To me, this is what I was taught. An orgasm should come
In the 10th
from-
grade?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was taught.
She was a great
Orgasm
teacher.
should come from penetration. It should come from oral. It should come from stimulation. It should come from just that person being that person. That's what I was taught.
Have you ever had an orgasm, G?
Yes,
Off
definitely.
penetration alone.
Yeah, but I don't feel like it was like I've learned myself, so I know what makes me come. So it's not necessarily where
That's a
that
fact.
guy has to. I'm not looking for that guy to make me come.
That's a
I
healing.
could do it for myself.
Yeah.
So
But what
Do you-
about let's forget about
I'm
yourself.
confused.
okay.
This guy that you with, you feeling him. Shouldn't he be able to do this
I feel like if
without it should just be natural.
and not the answer for her, but I feel like, and correct me, ladies, if
No,
I'm wrong.
okay.
If you don't know yourself, it's hard to have somebody
Right.
else know yourself.
But my thing
So,
is, I know myself, and if a woman make me feel this certain way by myself, that's gonna make me like her,
but
and I don't have to tell her. Shouldn't that be the same way with y'all women?
It should. So, back to my last really good experience with sex, or with the relationship that I was in. I feel like that's how it was with him, where it wasn't that I had to teach him anything. He just learned me, and he was.
I
able
think that's
to,
good.
Yeah, he
When a
was
man
able to
wanna learn
please
you.
me without me having to just do it myself. It was where he also did it too.
gotcha. What about you, bro? Like, is that something like have you battled with having to lie to someone?
No,
Yeah, I got
because
it.
I'm going
The
to.
lick-
I'm going.
gotta excuse Alexa.
Excuse me, and I'm gonna take another drink.
His sex symbol.
No,
Sex
I'm
symbol.
going to be. I'm going to keep it 100.
Okay, off
No,
rip.
Off rip.
Okay,
You know me.
Good.
I'm a very
You
open
are
person
blunt.
and blunt. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing, but I do. I'm not going to be rude about it. Or
Yeah.
I have
Good
I have
criticism.
had bad experience, but I didn't say nothing.
Okay.
I just
Why?
didn't because I wasn't going to deal with that person anymore.
Okay.
So one is it like one time you're done? Like is it like if somebody fucks?
Let
up
me
one
ask you
time,
this:
Are you done?
does size matter?
Great question.
Yes.
Size matter.
It does it, ladies.
To me it does. I done had
Mini me's,
Snubs.
mini-me's, but
popcorn
nose.
strip, popcorn strip,
Snub nose.
popcorn.
and it wasn't great for me. So
Okay.
so
Is
yes.
let me ask you this question.
Wait, ask them
It's
first.
too big. It's too big.
Wait, I want to.
'Cause I didn't heard
I don't
women
have a lot of
complain about too
partners.
big.
I have like 3 people,
Mhm.
so I can't go if size matters. They were never like super small.
No, I
But,
have.
big is
Wait, I
always
want
great.
them to hear. You said what?
I thought big was always a good thing.
So size kind of matters.
It does. It
Okay.
does.
No,
And G,
yeah.
and Jen, I got you.
Size matters, but I personally don't like.
Go on.
Say it.
I don't like big penises. I'm sorry.
See, no. The
would you
reason why I
prefer-
asked,
would
the
you
reason why I asked,
prefer-
no. See, all my best friends are women, and they tell me flat out, they don't like
big penis.
them big ass
13
huge ones.
I'm
inch.
sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
It's very
I would
Because
not
it's
have sex with you.
uncomfortable.
Y'all better
not
stay away from me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
RT, are you serious?
No, good. No, go right ahead.
RT fooling.
I'm good. No, but no, that's a good question. So, like you said, size does matter.
Yes.
Because for some women, they
But
say if
they
you know what
say-
you're doing.
Right, yeah, that's true. I have heard that. If they're
No,
small,
you
they
can know
do
what you're
how to-
doing, but if you a
Let's
snub,
just keep it 100. If you have a small penis, ain't no ocean motion. None of those phrases are gonna work for you. That's just what it is.
right?
Well, I have
Gigi
heard
like
This.
small.
No matter if he going like this,
It's
or
not
like
What's
this,
small?
none of it will work.
You know
What's
what?
small?
That is true because I have been intimate with someone that was small, and soon they put in, I'm like, that's it. I was like,
No, it's just.
What about you, Seem? Have you ever had anybody that tapped out because it was too much for him?
No,
No.
no, but no.
You said that's personal?
No. I had somebody
It's a lot of
tapped.
tap
I had
out.
somebody tapped out because it was too long.
Okay.
No, the sex was too long.
Oh, the sex is too long.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was too long. I was like, and it was weird to me because I never had that experience before.
Okay.
And I was like, wow, this shit is different.
I want to go back. One of my turnoffs is like if a woman like taps out, like tapping
why?
out.
What if she
Yeah,
just
why?
tired?
I mean, no, not tapping out in that sense, but like if you can't take it and you've been talking, like I don't like talking. Like I'm one of those like just show by actions.
you just
actions.
talking about
Like a woman to talk it up, like I can handle this, and
then
this.
when it's time to go
Then
down.
when it's time, and then you be like,
I can't.
No.
can't take it.
I have had a woman tap
yeah,
out.
like she be like, wait a minute.
I can't.
Yeah.
Like she
It's too
they
much.
put their hand on that pelvis like that.
Wait.
Like you hear, like that's like irritating. That's mad irritating.
So that's a turn off?
Yeah, it's a turn
Oh,
off.
okay.
Like I mean, it's not a turn off if you're willing, because like you said, somebody has to get used to you
Now, I have had a woman tapped out.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
From the head.
from you giving head.
Yeah.
You're a nasty man.
No, I just know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
Now,
fucking turned out in the 10th grade.
Now you said that is a must for you having hair. Is that a must?
It's
must.
major for me.
Is that a must for you guys? You gotta have
It's
hair.
a new must.
New bus.
Nothing. It's
Somebody turned you
nothing-
out.
Yeah, it wasn't required nor desired at first.
Mm-hmm.
But as I became out of a relationship, dating people,
A phenomenal woman.
and
She grew up.
Yeah.
and that was something that was just like a total a game changer. Because when you're with someone when you're like 12 and you grow up, you don't really experience the different things. But when you meet a guy that's already experienced,
Yeah.
it's a whole different.
That's true.
different
What about you,
ballgame.
G?
I'm like her. It wasn't required at first, but now it's
Well, you
like,
got a
oh no,
taste
it's
of
a
it?
must.
Yeah, it tickled. I was like, this is not fun.
Let me ask y'all something, because this is the funniest shit I ever heard in my life. Like, for me and you, Seem, it's no right way for us to ask for head. Like women, it's sexy. It's like, lick the split, come taste this or that. With us, we got to do dumbass gestures like, like you look down
It's
at
some,
me, what
it's
you
some
gonna
bold, it's some
Like-
bold head out there.
do? Like, how do you ask? Is that
No, listen.
Do you have
when
to
you're
ask for it?
grown, when you're grown, you
just
don't
pull it
have
out?
to ask.
Yeah, you just should
Yeah,
just
I
leave.
feel like you're not supposed to.
It's
Go
a
off
part.
body.
It's
You
a
should
part.
already know what to do.
It's a part of it.
That's true. But some, you got to hit them in the forehead with it.
No, if you do,
Slap it.
then the whole situation is
I'm-
gonna be bad.
Yeah, no. Some like to slap on the forehead.
I really can't with RT today. It's the drinks.
You
I'm
had to slap
telling
on the
you.
forehead. I'm saying, hey, I know it's some people on there that had to slap on the forehead. Like that's the alarm clock. You wake her up. Wow.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this though. When you naked and you laying in the bed and you look down, if my thing is if you got if your body is just gorgeous, you're gonna go for what you know. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty, and I know that's for women too. If a man got a gorgeous body,
It ain't got so much to be a gorgeous body. It's gonna be you laying next to a person you just turned on.
yeah, you just
Yeah.
turned on by that
You just
person.
turned on by that
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
A hard
Yeah,
one.
A hard.
It's
Yeah, soft
It
one
don't.
could
Yeah,
be. Like,
a soft one too.
Wait a minute, what Max Shaw says? If a man is just brick fucking hard, do that turn y'all on?
Yeah.
Yes.
just pull it out.
You do?
Yeah.
No matter where we at.
See, you better put your thing up. I know what you do. I say, hey, you talking about it is.
No.
I know.
See, first of all, I have to be dating somebody for that. to
Gotcha.
happen.
Okay.
It don't happen like that.
I
got
see
love
how you
control.
look at. I know your history.
He got that look in
Yeah,
his
he got
eye.
that. He got the sex symbol look. I
He
know
got
you
that
been-
look in his eye.
I'm only looking at one person.
And I know he
Okay.
looking like his steak. Hey, the way you look, I'm about to move my damn seat over.
No, it ain't towards you. I know
I
that.
want you to get near me. That's right. I see.
It ain't towards
I
you. You know
he
who it's
looking-
towards.
Hey,
You know who it's towards.
Okay, let me ask y'all this: what is your biggest unfulfilled fantasy? Biggest unfulfilled fantasy.
Sex on the beach.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Mine's too, like,
That's weak.
Mine's is most. Mine's
You
is
from
simple.
Miami,
I'm
that
simple. I'm
That's weak.
sorry.
No. Ain't nothing
He's
wrong
from
with it.
Miami,
I'm
that
saying,
don't count.
when y'all say stuff, it's like it's
It's
already
more,
been
because you
done.
don't realize he's more experienced.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
Exactly.
something. But like for women, it's different because women offer emotions.
Yeah.
Men
Emotional
not like
based.
that.
Yeah.
Men, and it's so much like I get what you're saying because it's like the setting.
Yeah, the
and
imagery.
Definitely, it's the
and-
calming setting.
Yeah. So
Mine's is
it's
definitely
like-
more animated
it's
and
just like-
super extra.
You know what? My thing is, I just want to meet and date a woman now that just want to please me.
Like you don't want to please her
100%.
back.
Who?
Are you saying
She gonna get that anyway because as long as she doing what she
So
doing.
you just won't like meet me half.
No. She ain't gotta
He's
meet me
saying
halfway.
If she doing
If
she's
she-
doing her job, he's going to do his
Oh,
job.
it's automatically. That's just my thing now.
Yeah. What about you? What's your biggest
Probably
unfulfilled?
no, I really.
don't have
it's
one?
just really.
Have you done everything?
I wouldn't say that, but it's just I really.
You want to do everything?
I mean, I'm open.
I'm gonna take a drink
Travel.
of that.
I am too.
I want to be in the middle
Hey.
of Belize
But-
in a rainforest and fucking.
In the
In the
middle of what?
rainforest?
In the rainforest?
Yeah, that's
Like
my
deers
thing.
and
I
shit?
love a tropical setting. Yes, I'm the Tarzan and Jane type
You need to
of
go to Great
feel.
Lakes Crossing, they rainforest
The
cafe.
hey, if y'all catch her there,
That's
she
horrible.
fucking
Too
in the
many
rainforest.
kids.
Hey,
I know.
hey,
kids.
she
Be
fucking at
honest.
rainforest
Now, I
cafe.
have
I'm
a
going.
question that's outside of this.
Uh-huh.
What about dating people with kids now?
That's a
Like,
good one.
different.
because, like me, I'm older. My kids are grown,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to say this to offend nobody, but and I'm not saying it to offend anyone, but because my kids are older, it's like it's hard dating someone that has small children.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're
They're
going to
grown.
take that kind of time and dedicate to their
That's
children.
real.
And with me, I raise my kids. I don't want to raise no more kids. I don't want to date no one that don't have kids because I don't want to feel like I'm robbing them from not having kids because I don't want to have kids.
No, that's
so
a great
I was
point.
just like,
You have to take the good and the bad. If you really like somebody, them having smaller kids, it kind of like it is what it is. But
You know
if you like
shouldn't
them
hit that
enough,
point with me.
if you like them enough, you gotta put in the work with them. I love kids.
I
so
love kids too, but
so
I don't. I'm
it's
just.
just-
But too, I
my
think-
thing is like 2-3 years old.
Yeah. I think the age difference too, because like you said, by yours being all the way grown, and then you having one that's still
Yeah,
small.
yeah,
That's like a
3-year-old.
playmate
Yeah,
for
it's
you,
like-
and then with you, it's like reinventing the whole
It's
wheel.
It's
So
like I'm starting my whole life all over
Yeah,
again.
that's a
At
huge
one point in time,
commitment.
I did want another kid.
because
but
it's a
my-
package deal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It
Because I know
is.
with me, with my kids, you know me with my kids.
Damn.
It's absolutely my
How
kids
many you have?
two
Okay.
grown kids, 19 and 21. So when
You
I'm with
look good.
my daughters, thank
Don't
you.
see.
So with my
Good than a
daughters, it was
motherfucker.
Say it again for the people that
Good
ain't
than
here.
a
So-
motherfucker.
better say it.
Okay,
when
Sam.
me and
You better say it.
Mm-hmm.
and my
better
girls are
say it.
together. And we watch a movie. It's movie night. We off our phones. We don't do anything.
That's real.
It's just with me and my
wait for that
daughters.
release.
We don't do anything. It was like hey, Ma, you on the phone? Hey, y'all on the phone? We don't. It's just our time. With
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
with Kylie. That's
Go
how
ahead,
we are
Arky.
with
Yeah.
our
I
daughters.
mean,
So
yeah.
Hit him.
You know I'm gonna hit
Hit
him.
him. Please, please
This
hit him.
not
up.
sex symbol,
Listen,
no more.
listen. I've been a single father for 15 years.
Now,
My
how old
son
is
has autism.
how old is your son?
He's 28.
But that's different.
No.
though.
He has a mind of a 14-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I didn't have women tell me, you do too much with your son. You love your son too much.
But that's not the person for you.
I
Exactly.
done had women tell me that the love you have for your son, I'll never be able to get none of that from you, for me,
Selfish lovers.
right? So
That's not for you.
I've been raising my son by myself, no help from his mother, not complaining about none of that. But I didn't have women tell me that. I had women show me in their actions. I didn't, that with my situation with my son have ran women away. And with the women that I dealt with, it scared them. But I have my time with my son, and I have my time for myself.
So you're not a balance.
Oh, it's definitely balanced.
But I think it goes to where that individual again, because some people, like with me, it was like, oh, you will never have time for me, or you always doing this and that and other. And I'm not going to knock a person who's taking care of their kids or their children. If that's what you do, my hat goes off to you, because you're doing your job, you're doing your responsibility. But as of now, I wouldn't want to go into dating someone that's that have smart. I mean, I wouldn't say I wouldn't want to date them, but to me, I feel like my kids are grown. Now, I'm not saying that person.
Look. Bottom line, small children is a fucking problem.
It's a job.
It's a problem.
You really have to
baby
take
mama
time,
drama.
And that's
you want the relationship breakup is fresh.
Yeah.
You gotta figure out what they're doing.
That's true, but I was about to say, luckily, over time, me and the mother of my child, we learned how to co-parent, so it's no drama with that. Mm-hmm. But it's one of those where you say it's, I am very protective of my child, because like you said, not only as a mother, but as a father, like, I am active. I am there just as much as her mother. So that time that we spend, we don't have, you see it, like we bake, we cook, when it's me and her, it's me and her. It's no phones. I'm teaching her how a man is supposed to treat a woman. So it's one of those.
Yeah, it's not just spending time; it's teaching.
Exactly.
Because when people meet my son, they can't believe how smart he is.
Damn.
They can't believe, like, here's a guy with autism that just graduated from college.
Damn.
And they looking at his dad, like, like, wow, I did 2 years in prison. Damn. I got a pardon from President Obama.
Damn.
My whole life and everything changed. My life is on the right path because I obey and I'm obedient to what I'm supposed to be. And the only way I can do that is for my son to be able to find, when he finally meet the woman that he want to be with, I have to teach him.
Damn.
I didn't have a father in my life. I don't know who my father is. But is that an excuse for me to teach my son?
Right, and a lot of men do use that.
To treat the woman, when he meet his first woman, I want him to do everything right.
Well, like you said,
because 9 times out of 10, men, we meet the woman that we supposed to be with, and we fuck up.
Yeah.
And once we fuck up, she, you know what I'm saying? It's a 360 cycle of bullshit.
Yeah.
And I don't want my son to go through that.
I feel like I don't know. I just feel like time is the most important commodity. So I feel like it works itself out, where it's like, I feel like everything happens for a reason. So if I fuck up or you fuck up, it wasn't meant to be in that time.
But why fuck up in the first place?
But sometimes you fuck up because you don't know no better.
But
so
at this age and right now, where I'm at right now,
it doesn't.
I'm not going to fuck up.
But that's hard to say.
But things happen.
Because, I was about to say things happen.
No. You start dating me right now, ain't shit gonna happen.
But you can't promise that, because it may be something.
I bet you I can. I bet you I can.
But
well, let's make a bet.
I
bet you I can.
But what he's saying is that I have been in these situations in my life, and I have reached a point to where certain things are just not worth what I'm trying to do.
I agree, but I get that too. But
thank you.
No, I get it.
Thank
but
you.
My thing is this, like you said, like vice versa. We may get together, and you may absolutely not like something, and I may do it because it was such a routine for so long, and it may be too late to change, and that may not work. So it's like, it's not always just you, but it's when you're dealing with a relationship, you're dealing with another individual. So it's like, you can't promise that I'm going to be perfect for you, because perfect is not real. It's learning how to change.
No. Getting to perfect is real.
Yeah, but
you'll never be perfect. But trying to be perfect is real.
But let me ask you this: getting to perfect requires what? Failures. Like, your failures teach you to be successful.
Yeah, but the thing is, RT. The thing is, RT. I stopped failing.
Okay.
Because I know what I want.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm interested in any one of these women in here, I'm gonna pursue them and show them I want you.
I get that.
100%.
But I don't think it should be like, no one is perfect. I think you're just learning experiences.
Exactly.
You learn from your mistakes. So you learn what not to do, and you learn what to do.
But get this, and I challenge all of you. 27 years with your parents, 25 with yours, 25 with mine, your situation, they constantly fail each other.
Definitely.
So that's
But
my
guess
point.
what?
They choose to fight.
But listen, when you grow up and you know the difference between wrong and right.
Yeah.
Do you continuously do wrong or do you continuously do right?
No,
RT?
exactly.
I never knew my father.
No, I get
I
that.
never seen him.
My
But do I
dad-
supposed to be a bad father to my
No.
son and daughter?
Yeah, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying people still experience problems and make mistakes. And
Every
that doesn't
day.
mean I quit. And that doesn't mean I'm not trying to pursue you. That just means, look, I bumped my head. Let me
made a
correct
mistake.
that.
But guess what you got to do?
What?
You can't worry about those people. You have to worry about you.
No, I'm talking about you and those. Like I said, like you can see, they've been together. And her parents 25, her parents 27. The reason they made it that long is because they knew how to forgive and they knew mistakes would be
Yep.
made.
But you
But
have
what-
to believe that it's somebody in
listen.
that relationship that are taking more hits than being successful.
But listen,
Yeah.
listen. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell
He
you
was
this.
saying that he can be the one that's going to be more successful
But listen.
in that relationship.
Yeah.
If you don't believe into yourself and you don't believe into God, then you have nothing to believe in. You have to believe into something to believe in yourself first.
Yeah.
Period. Whatever you believe in, you don't have to believe in God. You can believe in the Buddha, the dude
Yeah,
with the big
that's huge
stomach.
too. If God's not,
You know what I'm
for-
saying?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Everybody believe in what they believe in.
that's true.
But you know what I'm saying? And you have to believe in something to follow. Okay, I believe in this.
Yeah.
And I have to do what's right from
Yeah.
now on.
Yeah.
Period. No
Yeah.
matter if I beat somebody and they do wrong, I still have to do what's right.
Yeah.
Period.
Now going back to the kids dating. Now don't get me wrong. I have dated men with kids,
Yeah.
small kids. It just didn't work out.
I got a
So
big kid.
don't mean
What you say?
that I don't.
got big kids.
I got big kids. It don't mean I don't. I haven't dated men with smaller kids because I have.
Yeah.
I just prefer to date someone that their kids are older.
Gotcha.
Mine's older.
You don't know no better. But at this age and right now where I'm at right now, it doesn't.
But
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Excuse me.
What are you doing?
I don't know what's wrong.
Get RT.
But no, going back to it, it's one of those where too, like I said,
she was still talking.
No,
I'm
no,
good.
she
No,
was
I'm
no.
fine.
I'm sorry, but she was
No, she
saying
not. No,
no with the kids things. But I didn't mean to cut you off. But I was gonna say I experienced it from a different standpoint too. Because when older women try to talk to me, it seems like they are trying to come into the kids' life. But like you said, that's even scary
Oh, yeah.
for some
Ain't
that's
nobody
young.
bringing around my
Yeah,
kids.
because it's one of those where, like I said, with my daughter, she hasn't been around anyone
Mm-hmm.
that I have been in a long term. You know what I mean? So it's one of those where if you try to come around, that's like a threat to me if I'm not ready for you to come. So like
Mm-hmm.
I can see the fear of it.
Let me ask you this.
Come on.
You meet someone right now.
You're talking about me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You start dating someone. I mean, what are your intentions right now of meeting someone?
A marriage. Like
Marriage?
if we meet, I'm not talking to you to see like okay, can you be my girlfriend? Like everything I look at is for long term. So it's not for the next 15 minutes.
Because
It's
my
next
thing
for
is
the 15 years.
when I meet women now, I'm not as sexually attracted to them.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm
first.
I'm visual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I like you, no matter what you are, if I like you, I like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're attracted to me, I'm attracted to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So are
saying?
you attracted to the mind first? Like my thing.
No,
is
no,
when
no,
you
because
first-
I don't know them.
Exactly.
But if
So
I
it's a
look at
physical
them and
attraction?
they're attracted to me, then that's what I'm attracted
So
to.
is that a physical?
Basically.
Okay.
A little bit it is.
So that's a physical attraction
Yeah.
first.
Like what
Until
I
you get to
see
know 'em.
is until I get to know them.
What about you, ladies? What's the first thing you notice when you meet somebody? Like, are you attracted to them physically, or are you interested to see if they have potential?
I think physical, then personality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see how it looks 1st and then like, is it appearance as far as clothes?
Big stomach.
Clothes is not a big deal to me. I mean,
Okay.
as long as they dress nice and dress well.
Okay.
I'm not a
And
big
smell
and smell good.
good.
Yes, I'm not.
I smell good.
You don't gotta.
Smell them. See if he smell good. Did you
Yes,
kiss
he
his
smell
neck?
good.
Okay. Hey,
No,
look.
but I'm saying it's. You know, I'm not saying oh, they gotta have this on and that on.
Yeah.
You know, that as long as they know how to dress and groom themselves, smelling good, looking good,
Yeah.
that's the attraction. But personality goes a long way with me. Personality is everything.
Gotcha.
Personality.
What about you, ladies?
For me, I feel like, of course, it's outer appearance, and then,
Okay.
you know, the type of person that they are, and then the conversation.
Absolutely.
You have to be able to have.
Is that
a
with
very,
everybody though? Well, men and women, the outer appearance.
Let's just be honest. You're not gonna walk to a woman that in your eyes are not attractive.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You don't
Let's
ever
just
give them a
Thank you.
chance.
People
Thank
say,
you.
"Oh, you have to
Thank
look
you.
inside." You're not gonna
You
see
don't
that
know
at
inside.
first.
It's always
But I'm not
physical.
gonna lie. I've talked to a guy that I wasn't that attractive to, and got to know him, and I
And you
still wasn't
saw-
attracted to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was just like, oh,
Yeah.
you were as ugly as you are outside at that point.
Yeah, it's some
So-
ugly
I-
motherfuckers out here.
I
Man, it
love
really
what
is.
you just said, and I think that's true. I think the outer appearance is what gets
physical.
me, but the inner appearance is what keeps me. So it's like I look at you and I'm like, oh my God, they are beautiful. But she is beautiful. You know what I mean? But it's one of those.
Intelligent.
Yeah, but then when we get to talking, I have seen some beautiful women open their mouth and be the ugliest thing I
I
ever
have
seen.
too.
that's
With
the
the men.
worst.
And you be like, what the fuck? Like, your type of mindset is turning me off. So, like,
Yeah.
if you don't have a mind to, like, match your outer look, you'll never keep me. And right now, I'm at a point in life where it's more mental
Yes,
over
I-
physical because
me
I
too.
look at it like it's
So you
long-term.
would probably marry an ugly woman if you're not physically attracted to her, but you're into how she is and who she is as a
Listen,
woman. But
that's a great
but
point.
physically, you're
Wait,
not
let me-
attracted to her.
Look, if she had the chance and we had the chance where she grabbed my attention and I got to know her, I don't give a fuck what the
gonna
world
happen.
view. No, I don't care what the world view you as. If I
She
like
flat chested, no butt, because we all know you love ass.
yeah.
Dry as hell.
And
Dry
breasts.
as hell like Arizona.
Okay, we ain't gonna. That's
Canada
important.
dry. Canada
Look,
dry.
y'all just fucked my whole mind.
But you
Okay, then.
you
But
just
that's like
said
saying-
that
I'm
if
gonna
she
be honest.
grabs
I'm
your
gonna be honest.
attention,
I'm gonna be honest. Yes, and I'm gonna tell you why it's yes.
physical plays an entire role in a relationship.
No, that's true.
What?
But let me
What?
tell you this. I feel like people have their own expectations of what they like, and sometimes they don't always end up with it. Like, I have some women that be like, I want a tall guy. And then they wind up with a short guy. He pleases them way more than a tall guy ever could. So sometimes I'm open to learning who I'm dealing with. Like,
Listen.
if you stimulate me mentally, and I don't give a how much ass or titties you got, if you stimulate me mentally, that's something that somebody's never done. So it's something like I don't care what a woman or a male looks like. If you can stimulate me in ways I never experienced, that's way deeper connection than physical because it lasts
Very
longer.
true.
Because when you turn 70, everything gonna be sagging anyway. So if you can't talk to me,
Thank
Not
you.
only that, it's
Or
like
not-
also
not
you look
really.
for a person.
not really, but I'm saying in tense of looks fade. If I
Right,
can't hold a
right,
conversation,
right.
if you can't build with me, I don't care what you look like.
But you-
You're not gonna hold me.
But you
But
also
look,
look
even-
for that person that's going to push you when they
To be better.
To be better.
Yeah.
When you see a person, you have goals
Support.
and aspirations that you're trying to do,
No.
and that person come into your life and they push you to be even better. That's even more of a turn on.
I agree.
You're right. You're right because, like I said, when they read that letter, that email, the things y'all read, it's things I was supposed to accomplish last year, like getting my high school diploma, getting my BA. I supposed to did this stuff last year. Now I'm doing it this year, and I was with somebody I was supposed to have been happy with, and then at the same time dealing with boring sex.
So the sex wasn't great, but
Oh,
you were
it
still.
was boring. But because I never had a woman take care of me. And then when I tell men this, it's like, what do you mean you never had a woman take care of you?
Yeah.
I never had a woman. I was with my wife for 20 years. She never took care of me. Taking care of us was about money.
Yeah.
But she came
Your
in and
emotional
took care of
well-being,
me,
your spiritual.
and it overwhelmed the
Yeah.
sex. So I was like, oh, shit. I didn't have the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
This taking care of me felt good.
Yeah.
And so it was like, what do I supposed to do? And the overwhelming taking care of me felt better than sex.
Yeah. And that's
And so
what
I dealt with a lot of things.
I just don't. Women are. I don't want to speak for everybody, but it's just natural for me to be able to take care of
We
a
nurture.
man. I
But
take care of my
it-
man. I'm going to take
I
care.
But
feel like it's
it's
because-
hard when that woman is damaged. And she don't know that she damaged.
Well, is that your fault or hers?
It was hers.
If you choose her and she damaged and you pay attention
But
to the
the thing is, everybody is damaged.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. It's up to you to fix yourself.
Yeah.
You have to fix your.
You're responsible.
Nobody else can fix
yourself
yourself.
before you can
But
go
that's
into
my thing
anything
is
else.
if I
Definitely.
if I
You don't think after being married for 20 years I had to fix myself?
absolutely, but when you get into
would
a
hope so.
relationship, that doesn't mean you're damaged. That just
No. It don't mean.
Yeah.
But if you don't fix yourself,
Yeah.
like
you
look,
got
like when you
anyone
read the
else.
email, right?
Yeah.
Why did she break up with me? She broke up with me because of a 5-minute phone conversation.
Right.
She didn't break up with me.
does-
What the typical black man do? He cheat, he lie. I didn't do none of these things.
Yeah.
You broke up with me because I left you on hold for 5 minutes and you cussed me out.
Yeah.
And I knew right then and there it was over.
Well, like
RT, all the love and the sex symbol that you can give to a woman. If a woman doesn't love herself, she will never
You got to
love
love yourself.
properly.
But
Everybody in there have to love themselves.
That's what I mean by I pay attention to patterns. I pay attention
Yeah.
to where you're
They
shopping.
definitely give you
But
signs
listen,
before.
But yeah, I'm not shopping in damaged canned goods.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm shopping. I already see off conversation where you're at. If I see your damage, I'm not engaging. So I have
How
to
do
take
you see that though?
by conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
pay
You can
attention.
always give signs.
Yeah, I pay attention. If you keep
Oh,
talking,
we
But
always
look,
notice
look,
signs.
you can see
No, I
signs,
don't
right?
notice
You can
signs.
see signs, but
Yeah.
do you keep going or do you walk
I
away?
stop right
Right,
then and there.
exactly.
The moment I see
You
something,
do it all the time?
huh?
You should
You do it all
try.
the time?
Listen, let me tell you.
No. Do you do that all the time?
Now, after I try, yes. I'm gonna tell
Now,
you
let
why.
me ask you this.
Because potential only gets you so far. Go ahead.
Now, if you see a person is damaged,
Uh huh.
but you see potential in that person, would you continue to talk to that person,
It depend-
or you will just walk away?
It
because
depends
you
if I see if
damage?
that person is trying to help themselves. Absolutely, I cannot fix you. You're responsible
No.
for fixing yourself.
Let me ask you
Yep.
this. Do you think sometimes
It's nothing I
that
can do
you
to
have
fix
been
you.
with somebody else that you feel like you could help them?
And
Yes.
it left me
themselves.
nothing but with a
Exactly.
broken heart.
You can
Okay.
only go by.
No, I just had to ask.
No, my question, to answer y'all
Every
questions,
time.
I play, but I'm being serious. You can only go by potential for so long. So if I see,
You can put all the
yeah,
effort you can,
I don't
but it
care
doesn't
if
mean-
you look like you about to be the #1 draft pick. If I don't see you putting in work, I cannot engage in
Because
it.
I felt
That's
like
damaged
that.
canned goods.
Yeah.
I felt like that. I felt like I could help this person because I knew it was going to benefit me in the long run, but it didn't.
Yeah. But let
you
me
had
ask you
no
this.
way of knowing that. You
Right.
could have.
Did you pay
You
att-
gave her everything, right?
I gave
But
her everything.
it's-
I mean,
but-
y'all read it.
But
Y'all
yeah.
read
Was
it.
there any signs?
It was signs, but my thing is,
Did you ignore the signs?
Yeah.
And that's my whole point. That's what I bring up with the women as well. Have you ever seen signs of a dude that wouldn't change? If somebody comes into a relationship and they shows you their true colors, don't try to repaint them. Like you
You know why I
was
know
I
that?
have been in a relationship where a man put his hands on me and I saw through that. I says, okay, that wasn't
Exactly.
you, but
That's
I'm
a
gonna,
bad sign.
But and that's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm-
try to do this anyway. But it never worked out. But
Exactly.
it takes for you to put effort in and it to fail for you to realize that.
But
And
that's,
So he
also a
couldn't
learning
have-
experience.
Exactly.
learning experience.
But-
So he couldn't have knew that until that happened.
But that's
Exactly.
my point that I make with you. If I see that, if I see you're becoming aggressive, why am I wasting my time trying to improve you?
Some people
Even
get-
after y'all read the 5-minute conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and she cussed me out for having her on hold for 5 minutes. And
That's
she
a
cussed
sign.
Me out. Even no matter what we went through, I never called her out her name. I never cussed her
Well, you
out
wasn't
because that's
supposed
not
to.
me.
Yeah, that you wasn't supposed.
Right.
Yeah, my thing. I'm not going to bash you for being damaged. I'm never going to be like, oh, your last dude do this. I'm going to simply say, look, I'm not for you. It's not that you're a bad piece of work. I'm not for you because I'm at a point in life where if you're not positive and we're not moving forward, you're subtracting.
But women are one complicated machine because
Absolutely.
a woman loves a man that is also willing to
Let me
at
ask
least
you
try
this.
to break down walls.
Nah.
Let me ask
I like
you
a
this.
man that's going to at least
What-
try to get to me in the way that my previous relationship
Let me
did.
ask you this.
Yeah.
Right
So
now,
it's like an in between.
But
right
Yeah.
now at your age, right now,
27.
if you meet a man and y'all fall in love with each other, could you leave him on some bullshit?
No,
Like what would
I
make
fell in love
you what
with a
would
man
make you
recently.
leave him? What would make you really leave a man right now at this age right now?
That's a hard question to ask.
Yeah.
It's a
that's a
hard
ass
question
question.
Not
because
for
it
me.
really depends
You're
on.
not what-
You can't just say cheating. Like to me, that's just such a.
Because I feel like
cliche.
the only thing you can leave a man for or leave someone is cheating. Cheating and putting your hands on you. That's the only thing.
I'm sorry to tell y'all, and like I said, I'm not saying this is for everybody, not at all. But hey, forgiveness is one of the, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Forgiveness is something that you have to have because relationships. I didn't see relationships a cheating that happened because of a lack of communication, a lack of, like you said, being together for so long.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't justify
if
cheating.
you know,
No, it doesn't.
if you
It
know
doesn't,
right,
but you can get better from
wrong. If you know right before wrong, why do wrong before right?
But if you don't know that, if
always
you're,
have the golden key, which is a choice.
Yeah.
And you make your
Thank
choices
you.
based off experience.
Why
but-
should you
yes,
choose
but
the
if
right
you're
to
young,
be wrong?
Yeah, but if you're
Like
young,
you chose
may
to
not
be a
know
good
that.
father.
Yeah.
You chose to be the best
and
father.
I never
have a
knew my father.
Yeah.
But a lot of men that are your age, that are younger than you, are choosing to do the opposite.
You know what?
But
I choose to be a good man
But
too.
let me ask y'all this: a choice. When you say choice is knowing that it's an alternative way. When I talk to other individuals, sometimes they don't know that it's a different way. If all I seen was deadbeats,
They choose that though.
No,
because I can choose to be a not shit mom.
But
But I know how to be a good mom.
I get what
Listen.
you're saying.
yeah,
I
but
get what you're
wait.
saying.
Look,
I get
but
what
my
you're
thing is
saying.
this: if everything I ever seen was deadbeats, everything, how can you tell me I have a choice to be something else if I
But you
never
know,
seen
okay,
nothing else?
I agree with you saying.
If I
get
never
what you're
seen nothing
saying.
else,
But you heard of it. You know of it. You know right.
But-
we are naturally given
But you know,
I
knowing right from wrong.
I get what you're saying because sometimes in the home, that's just like a person that's in an abusive relationship.
Yep.
It's why don't you leave that person? It's hard
Exactly.
for that person to leave because
It is.
That's
they
all
not
I
gonna-
know.
That's all they know.
That's all I
And
know.
then if they do
I know
leave,
something is
then
better,
what they
but
wanna
that's all I
do
know.
in the next relationship.
Yeah.
Tend to be in another abusive
Exactly.
relationship. But at the same time,
Or if
we
they
all
seen it.
have a choice.
Yeah.
But it's up to us to make the right choice.
Yeah.
Like you said, do we do it? No, we don't
But
do it all the time.
sometimes you don't know if the
But
choice is right.
Exactly.
If
But
your
sometimes
mom
you
got-
can this all you know, but
Yeah.
you can meet a person to show you something different.
That's totally different. But
You-
until you meet that person, how do you know? If you seen your
Yeah.
grandma get abused, if you seen your mom get abused,
You have to break the
then
cycle.
you
It's
got
break-
abused. How can I say the two people that I look up to the most that's paying the bills, that's doing everything? How can I say their way is wrong?
And even if I feel like even if you get out of that and you're no longer in that abusive relationship or whatever bullshit it was, you're still gonna mess that relationship up because that's all you
That's
know.
all you know.
That's all you
All
know.
you know is bad.
This is a woman that's been sexually assaulted. And I've said in a lot of women groups and had conversations with women, doctors, lawyers, that chose to let that affect their lives.
Yeah.
They're no longer doctors. They're no longer lawyers.
Yeah.
They're not, I want to say basic people, but their people are making the same amount of money as everyone else when they had the opportunity to still excel in their job. And they're stuck in that mental capacity because of that situation.
Yeah.
That never bothered me. That didn't change my sex life. That didn't change how I feel about sex, how I
Because you was
want
the
sex.
one that broke the cycle.
Yeah, but you broke the cycle. Not
Yeah, you
everybody
have
is
to be a
that
strong
strong.
person.
Like you got to think about. Look,
Exactly.
you just
Strong.
said your family been together for your parents been together for 27 years. Imagine somebody that her mother got abused and then her mother got abused. I have some clients that
But
told me,
you-
listen, I have not to cut you off. I had some clients that told me this. I bullshit you not. She told her mom her uncle was assaulting her, and her uncle was paying all the bills. So the mama is like, "You better shut the hell up. You better not say nothing."
Yep.
To her, my mom is right no matter what. So if she tells me to shut up, that's what I'm supposed to do. So she never spoke about it, not saying she didn't know what was right. But
I understand, not to cut you off, but it do takes a strong person.
It does.
Some people
It
is not
does.
strong enough to do that.
Absolutely.
That's true.
You're one of the few.
Yeah.
A lot of
It's
people.
a lot of people that's
strong enough.
stuck in
But I'm not. It's a
situations that they
difference
can't
between
get
sexual
out of.
assault and abuse. I'm talking about an abusive relationship. It took a hot boiling water to change that around.
Yeah.
But I'm saying sexually assaulted by someone that you don't know.
Yeah.
You sit with women and you hear their experience that were way worse than what I
Yeah.
experienced. And I get that they couldn't be strong enough. I get what y'all saying
Yeah.
now. But why struggle when you can excel?
Because some people don't know it's an alternative. Like that's why, like I said, by me working in substance abuse and mental health, that's where addiction comes into play because that's their coping mechanism. They don't have anybody to tell them. Imagine if I was so isolated that I only talked to myself, and if I got assaulted, I turned to liquor because that made me numb reality. So, like I said, that goes from you might have had people to talk to. Imagine somebody that didn't know about groups. It's some people that's so isolated just because it's not our reality, it's somebody else's, where they don't know about outlets. And that's good that you said that, because it is outlets out there for people that need help. Like with the houses thing that you're doing, it's housing available for veterans. This house is available for...
You got a house for veterans?
Well, I have a nonprofit organization that it's called More Right Housing, that we have a house that we house veterans, anyone from veterans, parolees, probation officers. So that's what I'm in the process of doing, me and my business partner. So hopefully one day we'll be on the show to really talk to you more about it. But
You gotta talk to me more about it. I'm already doing
so fun.
Okay.
But that's the same point I'm trying to make. If you don't have outlets like that, and that's where it's a lack of resources, especially for the urban community, that people don't know it's hotlines, it's crisis hotlines that you can talk to. It's therapists. They think therapy is a myth, where I'm just going to go talk to them, where they think if I can't talk to Big Mama or the church,
but
I'm not talking to nobody.
Not to cut you off, there's a lot of things, and I hate to say it like, if I'm going to therapy, I'm crazy. Why I have to go to therapy?
True.
You know,
this is therapy.
Yeah, it's. But we so always have that mentality.
That's true.
Oh, I ain't going to therapy. Why I need therapy? Therapy is crazy.
Come on, I go to therapy with my son,
but
and people look at me like,
yes, but you go to
therapy
sometimes
with your son.
It is
It's
like
a
that.
stigma,
Some people,
though.
it's right,
a stigma.
Exactly. And when you say therapy, it's like, I don't need therapy, but therapy
Absolutely.
is good for you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It can actually help a lot of people. That's people in addiction, substance abuse, mental health awareness, and it's broad, you know.
And I'm happy you brought that up, and I definitely think we should have an episode where we talk about addiction and mental health, because it's definitely real, especially in urban communities where it's not being passed on, where a lot of people are viewing it like, oh, this is just my situations. No, you suffer from adjustment issues, you suffer from depression, you suffer from PTSD, you suffer from grief. Like that is definitely...
I'm doing that. I'm suffering from that right now. From the loss of my mother. I just lost my mother 5 months ago.
Yeah.
And dealing with seeing her in hospital.
Absolutely.
I suffer from PTSD. I suffer from grieving. And
you see those members.
You wouldn't think that I'm a person that's sitting here today that's going through that, but every night when I lay my head down, that's the only thing I see of flashbacks of my mother in the hospital room with tubes down her throat and hearing the doctor say, your mom heart stopped. So
but
that's tough for me.
But
it's so much, like you said, we do need awareness of that.
But imagine if nobody told you. You viewing those images in your mind before you go to grief, that's criteria for grief and depression and all of those other things. So for some people, like you said, if they don't have an outlet, it's not so much that they don't have a choice, but they don't know they have a choice.
And sometimes it's minimized, you know.
Yeah.
It's
oh,
people
girl,
with
shake that off.
anxiety or depression or PTSD or anything like that. Sometimes mental health, sometimes it do get minimized to me.
No. Listen, I would say 90% of it get minimized. When people come in to me, the first thing they say is, look, I thought this was a myth. I thought substance abuse wasn't real. I thought, like, smoking weed is like the average thing. Somebody would be like, that's not an addiction, but you can't stop. And like you said, a lot of times it comes from reducing.
Addiction is something that you can't stop.
Exactly. Yeah. So like I said, I definitely think we need to have a podcast about that. With the last remarks, we're going to wrap up really quickly. What's one of the things that you guys took away from the show today?
I always love having a conversation with a man about these type of topics, sex, parents, because it gives you another aspect as far as what you feel and what you think as a woman. So I definitely gained a lot of information about how a man is processed.
Good.
When it comes to sex, when it comes to the relationship with the parents. So I do feel like that is something that's detrimentally instilled into a man. So to know that aspect is good. So.
Good. What about you, G?
I would definitely have to agree, knowing how a man feel like a woman being aggressive is a turn on, because I definitely did not know that.
Well, definitely make it personalized, because for some it may not be.
Yeah, definitely. But just hearing everyone's views on different things as far as like relationships and sex-wise or whatever, definitely.
Okay, what about you, Ro?
I just say from hearing from the young generation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm always open, willing to hear new ideas, learn something new, especially coming from the young generation, because I'm much older. Also, we discuss many topics, sex is always broad, and you know, it's
Absolutely.
always a topic that, you know, for everyone to talk about. But
Yep.
just to hit on parenting and
Absolutely.
addictions, mental health,
It plays
I think
into
that,
all of them.
I think that was great to get out there and raise awareness and
Good.
discuss. So, but overall, I had a great experience. I loved it. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. What about you, Sing?
You know, just hearing new things.
Okay.
I heard a lot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So just hearing new things because I always learn to. I'm not shut off to hearing new things about.
It's big.
You know, because this world is growing.
Yeah.
It's gonna grow without me.
Absolutely.
And I love hearing new things before I get out of here.
Okay, good. Definitely for me, like I said, this show was put together because we want to discuss uncomfortable topics until they're comfortable with people. Like she said, sex is so broad, so it's one of those where all of this can play a factor into it. Somebody's mental health, somebody's substance abuse. So the underlying thing is what I learned, how so much can be played into it. For the audience, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys is what makes the show. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the DMs. Thank you for the reposts. You guys are truly amazing. We thank you so much. We love you guys. We'll see you not next week, but the week after. And thank the guests for being here. You
What's the
guys
next topic?
Singles. Yeah,
Being single?
being single in 2018. So,
Yeah.
thank you guys so much.
That's
Tune in and
something.
keep DMing the topics. So I truly appreciate it. We're good to go.
And you definitely gotta have the one for the.
Oh, it's okay.
You definitely gotta have me for the business.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a business one because
What?
everybody. We're gonna have a business video where we're discussing our business. She has what is
okay.
it? The furniture. What is
Tommy and Francis.
Thomas and Francis. She has her furniture. She has her own radio. The book and therapy. Your house.
Yeah, we just me and my business partner just purchased a home
Yeah.
on the east side of Detroit on Vaughn. So we it's a 5-bedroom home. We fixing it up and getting ready. Either we're gonna do it for vets or veterans, parolees, or probation.
Yeah.
We're really not for sure with this first home, but once we purchase multiple homes, it'll be for veterans, parolees, probation officers. I mean probation. So just broad open.
And then even with your barbers, he's so because you have housing,
What
right?
you do?
I already got a home ready for veterans.
Oh, they
Right
already
now.
in there?
Well, no, I'm
Okay.
waiting to
Okay.
get them.
To check down the veterans.
Well,
Talk
I
to someone down
supposed
there.
to already had them,
4 o'clock.
but it took me
next
longer
week.
to get to home.
I
So
was
the guy
outside
who
at
was hooking me up,
6:05.
Were
I
you?
text you, yes.
I didn't even
I
see
missed
him.
out.
I
So I
text
have
you
to
at
wait till the
6:05.
next
Let me see.
batch. So I've been doing group homes forever.
I waited. I'm like,
Okay,
okay,
okay.
maybe I can
But
guess
when
the code.
me and my wife was together, we had an LC.
Okay,
Your little
okay.
punk ass
And
fine.
because
I take the
my
freeway, and you know I don't do
family
no
fell
higher
and
than
everything,
50
I
on the
couldn't be a
freeway.
part.